What's going on, everybody? We are back in here once again with another live stream. Shout out to you guys for being in here, being involved, and being active on this channel. Happy Money Day, aka Melanin Monday. How was the weekend for everybody? I hope you all were able to refresh, reset, recreate, and enjoy yourselves. I sure did. Although last night, man, I barely got any sleep. I think it was we were hot. I was hot. I was hot as hell. I couldn't sleep. I was just tossing and turning, and my sleep rip my sleep, man. I think I got maybe 5 hours of sleep. Gosh dang. Oh well. We here. Got my workout in. Today was leg and shoulder day. Whew. Excited. Pulled up the Artio Titan Talk that dropped on Friday. And we're going to review the Artio gameplay. Hell yeah, look. Right here. Early. Almost a week early. Of course, because there will be no shows Wednesday and Friday because it's going to be Thanksgiving week. And pretty big deal down here in the US of America. All right, before we get started, let me go ahead and check for any audio issues that may or may not be on my end. Mic check, mic check, mic check. May or may not be. Okay, so far so good. All three platforms are looking quite well. Wonderful. And we got some storms too. Yo, I woke up. Okay, where's the chat? There's a chat. All right, got it pulled up. Sweet. Okay. You guys should be able to see everything. I'm so white, man. It's because of my lights right here. It is pretty dark. Oh, the storm has paused for now. I think it's going to start back up here shortly. But right when I woke up, or when my alarm rang, I heard the trickling of the rain. And then moments after, came down even harder. Then I saw some lightning in the sky. A couple seconds later, with a freaking thunder, I said, you know, that's very relaxing. I think I'm just going to lay down here and listen and enjoy this cozy thunderstorm. And I just heard the rain falling. And then I think it hailed at one point because it was like, you know how hail sounds whenever it's falling? I think it was that. Or it was really, really hard rain. I don't know. I'm thinking it's hell. And then thunder everywhere, lightning, kabam. It was awesome. Very relaxing. I was like, I should probably get up and get my workout in. Although, considering I barely fell asleep a few hours ago, I'm just going to enjoy this rain. And then it settled down and I got up. Like, all right, time's up. Your break is over. Get on with your day, you lazy bum. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what time I fell asleep because I didn't want to look at the clock. I just knew. I just kept tossing and turning. I was like, I think it's almost midnight. I don't want to confirm because if I do, it's just going to be disappointing. Because holy moly, like I just lost 3 hours of sleep. Like, so I didn't want to check. I didn't check.
Nope.
I fell asleep when I fell asleep. And then I woke up. Now we're here. We're here to review the Artio gameplay. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm yapping too much, man.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon.
Good morning. Good morning to you guys.
Good news. I pressed the right button at the start of the show.
You guys
so that's step one today. We're on the up and
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was already like, can we get through that?
Everything's
Okay, there we
going
go.
gravy.
Kilgoon joining us once again, but this time round we have the amazing long-time resident Caps Lock Fury. I hesitate because I'm trying to remember your actual name.
He's buying time. It'd be like that sometimes. Like, what's this ninja's name? Let me remember. It's gonna gonna come to me at some point. Let me just continue to buy time, and I got it. Bam! That's your name, homie. All right, Caps Lock, Kilgoon, and of course Hindu Man. Where's Isaiah, man? Is he gone? Did they fire him? It's gonna be sad. Handy dandy desktop. R.I.P. Damn. R.I.P. to that. He was so chill, man. He brought a different vibe to the show.
Is with us today to go over Artio. Kilgoon, obviously this is technically an earlier look at a character in the game based off what's going on in the calendar.
Yeah,
in the world.
This
He was gonna say the world.
Earlier patch preview day because of the upcoming holiday next week of Thanksgiving. So in America, it's a big holiday. We eat turkey and pumpkin pie and
We on
get together with
Thursday.
our families and watch a lot of football. Am I missing anything from the holiday? That's pretty much it.
No.
And so basically the whole country is going to be shut down on
Partying,
Thursday.
probably.
And most people don't work on Friday.
Friendsgiving.
A lot of people will not be working on Wednesday as well. We're not going to have a show on Wednesday and Friday of next week. Because of that, this is a shorter patch window for us. We're still going to patch on our normal 2-week cadence. We just don't get quite as long to work on it.
She is dropping next
week. We're going
week.
to be PTSing this update starting tomorrow.
So this preview was on Friday.
So everybody's got to get all their stuff in.
Now it's
For
Monday.
what we're
She drops next
PTSing,
Tuesday.
by tonight at midnight. Then we'll be starting PTS tomorrow, running the PTS through the weekend. So feel free to log in, play some customs, let us know how things are feeling.
I didn't do that.
And then the patch will come out.
All I did was log in,
kind of on the normal
get my
cadence.
daily chest.
But we
and
only
then I
have
bounced.
basically Monday and Tuesday of next week to kind of fix things before people are out for Thanksgiving.
days.
And some people are just going to be out all next week. Like Charlie's out all next week. So to make the every 2-week cadence work with this rare holiday in America, we're talking about some of the stuff that's in the patch today. We're going to go through balance. We're just going to talk through Artio.
Gods and
talk
skins,
through some of
baby.
the skins a little bit.
Yeah.
It will be a slightly lighter patch than normal, or the last couple at least, because it's a shorter time period. But there's still a ton of stuff in here, and hopefully y'all are excited.
Hell yeah.
So, too long to read today.
Let's go.
Bears.
PTS will be up afterwards. Well, yes, Bears. We'll
Bears.
get to that for sure.
Bears.
PTS will be
Beast.
this weekend, so we're actually
Battlestar
showcasing stuff
Galactica.
that will be part of the PTS and go through pretty much what you'll be able to see in game and just
Shout out to Dwight Schrute, man, from The Office, American version. Freaking
kind of
hilarious.
go over it real
show.
quick.
I love that
So
show.
without further
It's
ado,
so
I guess,
good.
Caps, it's time for Artio. You were running point on Artio.
Oh
here.
damn. Okay, that's why he's here.
I
Good to know.
like that.
No pun here.
DH Hubs in chat noticed my shirt, the 3 bear.
Oh,
It's
that's
only Bears.
awesome. I love it.
It's the 3 bear moon.
Less Bears than I've witnessed.
Um,
But yeah, so Artio, you've been preparing her, getting her ready for release, and I guess we can go. Do you want to go straight in the game?
yeah,
Talk
I mean,
about it from
sure,
there,
we
is that the
can
best way?
talk as we go.
don't know.
She
Oh, you
was
did
the
get
Design,
Okay.
UE
technically the first
5.5
goddess I
model,
worked on, but
Yeah, then we
rework update.
Down-
I mean,
I
Showed
got
you.
through. I got through like most of her base kit, just putting it in, and then we were like, "Oh no, let's do ESET." So
Let's move on.
I
oh
swapped.
damn.
Well, here's a little look at Artio in game.
Yeah,
Bear with
and-
me.
Okay. They still have the same ability icon arts. Oh, the stance is still here. Interesting. Okay. Yo, Butters. Good morning. How are you doing today? We're checking out Artio's patch from Friday. We just started. You haven't missed anything.
Nope.
All right. Let's see.
Well, I just
Yeah.
double check the audio.
One thing I'll
note.
note, you may notice
What the? I think he's just about to say this. Is this Assault? Did Assault get an update? What the heck? Why is there only one lane? Is it It's either dual or Assault. You never liked playing her? At first, I didn't. And then I learned how to play her and I said, I see. Now I understand why people love her. Because she was unkillable at times. Oh my gosh. You slap a lot of cooldown on her and some damage mitigation. It's a wrap, man. Like, you can almost never kill her. All right. I think they're going to reveal what this is. I just noticed that as he was like, you noticed something over here? You feel like Hellstand switch was smoother? I did. Her basics look goofy. And at times her stand swap didn't really activate when you press forward. At least for me. I was like, hey yo, what the I swapped. Why didn't this swap? Or I would activate this ability and it wouldn't activate.
Nope.
So I do understand that it was clunky. I see your point there because I've experienced some of this stuff. Although once you got to play her, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, she's so much fun. She's so much fun. I like her.
We're on the assault map.
Ah, I was
and
right.
we have got the lighting updated on the assault map to use the new conquest lighting.
Okay.
So this is, and if you go into like the little side areas, you can see it's got the
Nice.
jungle gobos, and so hopefully it
the
feels,
new
feels
rock,
good for all
too.
the assault players out there. So
Nice.
we will continue to update lighting, where it makes sense, but we
Across
were
the
able to
map,
get the assault lighting in for this update, despite it being a short update. So.
Yeah, just to be clear as well, chap. Obviously, as time
Word.
goes on, we will continue to make improvements. But
Yeah.
I think the worst thing is like we literally just got it in Conquest. Everyone's like, "Now do the other maps," and it's like we just need a beat. But it is going to come. It
They're
will
like,
continue.
hey, relax. Slow your roll. People would just want things immediately, instantly. They want instant gratification. There's no more delayed gratification out
Nope.
here. All these YNs just wanting things now. No. Crazy asses, man. They don't
to improve,
understand
and that's
the
a little
value
look
of
at the lighting on this map is why we're here. But without further ado,
right, let's
Artio,
go.
tell me where do we start?
So, Artio
Okay, that's still the same.
porting her. Just looking at like plus
Ooh.
ones, right?
They upgraded the visuals on the 2. They used to look more earthy, and the vines weren't green. They were like brownish, reddish. This thing's annoying. That cripple one, oh my gosh. Like as soon as you saw it, run. Like, you'd have to beat in order to even use an ability to get out. It sucked. It sucked so bad. Like playing against an Artio, I was like, this beast is OP, man. And then I learned to play her. I said, oh my gosh, she's a lot of fun. I see why people play her. I can understand now. So it was that lack of knowledge and playing experience that was so frustrating. Then once I learned and read all her abilities and stuff and then played her and then learned better how to build, I was like, oh, I get it now. Oh, that was easy. It was the understanding was there. It just clicked. Morning, brother. Welcome.
As a stand swapper and like how she plays.
I love
is
it too.
very fluid.
Update.
Yes.
She is constantly using abilities, constantly swapping, constantly hitting people, trying to keep stacks up, mess it up.
Oh, bear form. Yo, the bear form looks freaking awesome. Her model too. I want them to do like a 360 so we can see everything. That'd be great. 'Cause we just see the back end, right? I want to see everything. Every point of view.
So I didn't really want to mess with that much.
Ooh, yo, the slashes on the 2, or the one for the bear form looks freaking amazing. I wonder if her basics got improved because in the first version, oh my gosh, like they made her paws turn to like noodles. It looks so bad, man. I was like, what the fuck is this? They look so goofy in her bear form. And then they brought out that Fox Sakura one. Oh, it looks even worse there. It was so disappointing whenever they released that Sakura skin for her. Oh my gosh. I was like, ooh. The art was fantastic, right? The art style. It was just the modeling. Maybe because it was UE3. That's why it came out so bad. Now we're up in 5.5. So hopefully things improved, We'll see.
So my plus ones, I didn't want to like go crazy and be like, oh, let's add a whole new crazy thing to her kit.
Oh. Hey, thank you, brother, for the resub. Appreciate it. I'm just so happy that Wukong is diamond now. I have to figure out who I want to play next. Oh, you love the Monkey Man? Monkey King? Or one of the Monkey Kings? Monkey Man? You want to go for the other monkey? Hello, the Hoonbot. At first in Smite 1, the way that I chose masteries, because I was like, who the hell do I master? There was like 80 gods here for me to choose. So then I just went through each and every one. Then I was looking at their mastery skins. Do I like their diamond? No, not like. Do I love? Do I love the diamond look? Do I love the legendary? And I was like, I went through each and every one. And I was like, oh, I love, bam, the best. And Wheelix ended up being the winner. So I loved her the most. I was like, oh shit. This was after they made the update to the mastery skins. Instead of them looking like freaking statues and having their whole entire body, you know, like gold or diamond, they actually made the skin normal and then only added the clothing and the accoutrements have diamond or gold on them. That was after that patch. I was like, ooh, because before then they look goofy as hell, man. I did not how they looked like. So I was like, I'm not gonna master anybody. Like they all look whack. And after they updated that, she was one of the first ones to get that touch up. I was like, oh damn, she looks amazing. And then Suku also looked freaking fantastic. So that's why I went with a Wheeler as my first diamond skin. Fun fact lore there.
So a lot of her kit is pretty similar to what it
Dude,
was in
the
Smite 1.
particles look amazing on all of her
As for
abilities.
plus ones, we did add hybrid scaling. I know people will like look at that and be like, well, it's just scaling, but
It does change the way you
Okay, her one. Okay, don't look at the other stuff. Okay, 12 seconds flat.
build and play the character.
Oh, the
it
mana
does
increase
let her,
cost though.
you can't really see the strength right now, but energy surge, you can see there's strength scaling
There's
on
strength
that, and
scaling
it's
on
pretty
that,
big actually.
I think they're still propagandizing strength over intelligence. I don't know. I think it's just a me thing. They all keep saying strength is better than intelligence, and yet people use way more intelligence than strength all the time. So to me, that's all propaganda. Like, oh, look over here. Strength is better. Strength is better. Use it. Like, I'm seeing people build more intelligence than strength. Huh? Like the numbers are bigger for intelligence and strength, at least from what I'm seeing. I don't know. I'm still like, oh, that's a lie, man. It's all propaganda.
Her 3 doesn't have any in druid form.
Okay.
But if you look at her bit, like how I split the scaling is her bear form has way more strength focus on it.
Okay.
The druid form is going to be more of an int focus. Yeah, sorry.
No.
That transformation seems so smooth. It felt natural. It was a lot better than in Smite 1. So maybe it was an engine thing. Because holy moly, whew, that looked fantastic.
I'm just
Again,
gonna,
this is an early look, so we
Right
don't
now.
have
And the like activation time was almost instant. It felt so fluid.
tooltips in yet.
Those
Tooltips will be
will be
coming
in
in before
tomorrow.
PTS. So
for context, Caps wasn't aware we were doing this show today as a heads up, and so was doing his best to get as much as he could, and was stressing that we didn't have tooltips. They will come in time, okay? But yeah, that's why
They sprung this on him. Like, hey Ninja, we going live. What? Oh no. I'm not ready. Not yet.
Nope.
They caught him with almost his pants down. Pause.
here to kind of talk through it all.
Yeah. So those tooltips will be in tomorrow.
Going back, strength, bear form is kind of the focus of that then. So like, you know, being a bear.
Yeah, bear form
you see more strength scaling.
more of a strength form. And really the close range abilities is where I went for strength.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Whereas the longer range abilities have more int. They still don't have a ton of int, so she's not going to be like completely burst maging you down. But you're probably going to want to build more.
That's where intelligence is too. The burst is just a lot more potent and so quick too. It's Butters. Yep. Butters beat you, brother. Butters was here before you.
More hybrid or focus pretty heavily on strength and play a very close range bruiser. So it does change how you build a bit.
Yep.
Second,
build a bear.
yeah, moving on to more plus ones. Her druid.
The dad joke in there. He had to. He's like, finally, my punchline is here. The moment I've been waiting for. Reveal my trap card.
her one.
That's a good skin that you can combine bits and pieces.
That sounds easy for the Artio.
That's not my problem, but yeah.
Damn. Already coming up with a new skin concept. Build a bear.
Anyway,
So Drew,
Artio.
her one.
Yeah.
Just talking to people, and thinking back.
There it is. There it is. The new change. One of the new changes. Artio Druid stance is finally ranged. It felt so weird having her be double melee in both stances. I really have to be in your face to hit you with a freaking basic, right? And me and melee characters don't really get along that well.
Nope.
Some of them I'm okay with. It's just the range. That's why I have the new tool feedback system thing turned on, because I want that to aid me. Like, hey ninja, you're not close enough. Like, oh, okay, there we go. Like, to me, I'm close. Like, I should be able to hit you, right? I'm probably like a step back. That's why my basics don't hit in melee.
Oh yeah,
That's
also
why I
she
have
has
it.
Yeah,
range
I
auto
thought that's
Druid.
where we were going to start. Was like, hey, we
Boom.
can
With
range
that.
autos.
Now
Yeah,
she's
let's actually
ranged.
start with that.
Fine.
Okay.
Ranged auto in Druid form, specifically. This kind of lets her trade more. It lets her force engagements in duo lane. She can kind of poke at the enemy guardian from a safer range than she normally could, and gives her a lot.
And you don't have to be taking unnecessary damage, you know, especially early on and during the laning phases. Because those minions, man, they're OP, man. As soon as you aggro a god, boom. Like, you lose half your health just to minions. And then, like, abilities.
Lot there. It
So
also,
she's the third, the third one now? So we have her, Sylvanas, Baron, Isis Cold. Who else is there? 4 range support characters. I think range is the way to go for supports too, especially in duo, because the ADCs are ranged. A range versus melee, it's already a huge advantage there. You just get free poke from basics.
so just gives her more like tower pressure, and just there's a lot of reasons that a range basic attack is better. It's a little bit of a shift because the range basics obviously have a worse movement penalty than normal, and Artio does respect that. Her ranged basic still gives her the same movement penalty as a normal range basic would. And in
bear form, she has the melee. That's cool.
Yeah.
So she's a bit faster. You can.
They updated the bear basics. They look so much more smoother now. They actually look like bear swipes. Before, it would look as if she would raise her shoulder up, right? But then from like the elbow to the rest of her arm and claws, it would just look like a noodle. It looks so weird. I was like, why is that a thing? Like, she would barely lift up her shoulder to swipe, and then it was just a noodle attack in bear form. So that looks so goofy as hell. That looks whack. And here it looks like an actual bear swipe.
Let's see that.
I like that. Look at that.
So that comes with a little bit of a
Actual full range of motion, you know, with the swipes. I like that.
But I think
huge
the
update
benefits
to me.
outweigh.
Yeah.
That's a huge W already
So
in and
those
of
that
itself
played
for
before,
me.
obviously, the first ability, kind of a cone ability, does a heal to
Okay.
you, deals damage.
Yes.
So
But it does look a little bigger on this.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
It does.
a little bit.
Okay.
You're going a little crazy. I didn't actually increase the.
It looks. It used to look like right here, or maybe it was like right here, almost like half the size in the first version. Because to activate this one, or maybe he's talking about the angle, because the angle, it was a little bit shorter, and you had to be like right in their face, like right here, in order to even get this ability off and actually land it.
The range of this,
Okay.
like the actual range.
Now you can be a little bit farther away now. At least that's what the feels of it for me are.
But her heal, I think a lot of people might not even know in Smite 1, it actually heals all allies around the target you hit.
Do I remember that? All allies around the target. I don't know. I didn't really play Artio that much. Because then Smite 2 dropped. So I only started playing her right before the Smite 2 release or even announcement. It wasn't that long.
Yeah.
It shoots projectiles to all of them. It's pretty hard to do that.
It was very short range.
And
Yeah.
it's very short range. That is what I increased here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
You heal more nearby allies.
yeah, the range at which an ally needs to be from the target you're hitting is much higher now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you should have an easier time healing up your team
Makes
as
sense.
opposed to yourself.
When you talk about range, obviously, I mean, you can just give metric numbers most of the time, but also, I guess, like, as a Baron, too, as an example, is it kind of...
It's way closer to Baron 2.
Okay.
Before, it was like, I think, less than half the size
Okay.
of Baron's 2. So it was...
Yeah, if that was a thing, like, you had to be, like, right on her. You know, like white on rice. Like syrup on pancake. Like flies on dookie. You know? Right on her.
really close
Yeah.
range. And
So a bit
it's
more of
like
a
it's a pretty
consistent
cool
heal.
card of her kit, and it felt really restrictive, and I think
Yeah.
a lot of people wanted like the ability to support their team better with her.
And then, was there anything else in the one?
The one I didn't
crazy
change
about?
anything else on. No,
Okay.
it was just I increased the range of that.
It's just the range
For the allies to get healed. 30 bomb. Hey, let's go, brother. Hell yeah.
is minus 0.01 meters.
Yeah,
It's-
don't worry. It's sorry.
I just thought that was a
Don't-
funny.
Don't pay attention to
Pay no attention
Okay,
to Manhunt.
there.
Second ability, Entangled
Negative.
Vines.
Working on it.
A lot of people will remember this, but really, this is kind of an AoE cripple field.
Oh, look at that. It's a lot more noticeable now. Yo, the feedback is actually there. For yourself and then for the enemy as well. This is huge. Because before, the only thing you would see is the cripple on your abilities, right? That can't or that skip sign. Like it would be redded out and then just that red line. You know, whatever you get whenever you get crippled. That's the only thing you would see. That's how you would know. If you didn't know or read Artio's abilities that this too is a cripple, that's how you'd find out. Like, oh wait, why can't I do anything? And if you knew what even the crippling effect on your item slots or ability slots look like, then you'd know. But if you didn't know, if you're just like completely ignorant and just clueless, you'd be like, what's going on? Huh? Why can't I use anything? So it is crippling. Now, here it's clear. Clear visuals. It's legible right here. Crippled. Bam. Got your ankles. Like you can't do, and then this is right there. Let you know. Like, the feedback is there. This is a huge update. Huge upgrade. I like it. So much information being
And it
provided.
provides protection to allies, right?
Everybody.
Yeah. No.
No, I thought it did. Okay. I
This
just
is-
remember this ability.
It reduces enemy power.
Ah,
for enemies standing in it.
okay.
And it
And
just
she
crippled.
cripples all the enemies that are in it.
Yeah, they're in it.
You can also just interrupt dashes with it. So like in Aladdin
Yep. Powerful ability.
is dashing at you and you activate this, he'll stop before he hits you.
Nice.
but
Oh, hell yeah.
This ability and her Druid 3 are pretty similar to where they were in Smite
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
I didn't really change these too much on her
Okay.
base kit.
Just some visual updates and some feedback updates for sure. That's fantastic. They don't really need much changing anyways. They're already solid abilities as it is.
They
So
do
cripple
pretty
field?
much the same things.
And then the ranged
Yep.
heal, as always,
The
which will
ranged
be a
heal-
route at the end.
Yep.
Each hit gives you slight heal, deals damage to the enemy. It
Yep.
slows them stacking, and then at the last hit.
If you hit all 5, they get rooted.
People who played our last BTS will notice that it's a bit slower now.
Yeah, the speed was faster.
It was pretty fast before. I slowed it to something closer to Smite 1, and I made the slow work a bit better for it. So
Okay.
It stacks a bit stronger now because it was very inconsequential last PTS, but the ticking was faster.
So that's all the druid form.
And then
Yes.
there's also, doesn't her ult have different things based on what stance she's in? Or is it just as you rank it?
No, her ult just gains.
Because I thought it was like movement speed or MP5 stance or something.
It's always both.
It's both. Oh, interesting. Okay.
You get both MP5 and movement speed from her ult when you land ability hits.
Okay.
That still happens. I did add a little bit of a +1 there. Those stacks fall off slower. I don't know if this build has that.
Okay.
It might not, but they do fall off slower. They'll be falling off slower in PTS tomorrow. So
Also, the skeletal movement looks a lot better. Because in Smite 1, it looked goofy. The way she would walk too. It would be kind of snaky, robotic. I'm not sure how to describe it. It was weird. Just how the spine moved whenever she would move in bear form. It was whack. Now it looks way better. Looks more natural too.
That's the
can
druid
I have
form.
my volume raised a bit? Can they not hear me?
It's just move you a little bit closer to the mic.
Yeah, it might
for
just
some
be that
reason.
my mic's not.
We're so
close
used to.
enough,
If you
I'm
notice how
sorry.
close we get to these, we're always
Yes.
like on top of it.
Yeah, those are the sure mics, man. You gotta be like right on it.
Also deep voice too.
Yeah.
So bear form. Moving on. Obviously, first ability, the double swipe.
Yep, double swipe. It's
Classic.
pretty similar. I changed the timing on this a little bit. It's still a cone. I think it feels better,
Okay.
but there's still room to adjust, right? So I'm probably going to be watching PTS. I'm always watching people's streams.
It looks better
on
too.
the first
Currently feels
PTS,
better.
so, I definitely will be adjusting this if people feel like it's too off, but
So the first swipes, then 2 is the standard.
the 2 is standard.
stun?
It's a stun
The
around
stun,
you. You gain protections when you hit
You see the glow?
enemies
Yeah.
with this. Yep. Also very similar, and the 3
Okay,
is
and the 3?
still very similar. I think
Very
people will see it and be like, "Oh, you didn't really change anything."
Yeah.
Kind of true,
Right.
so far.
Oh, this,
But
this green stuff. Some sort of debuff or anti-heal. You know, that dash on the line, it doesn't really look like you go far until you see her dash. Like from a different perspective, you're like, oh my gosh. She's traveling all the way to BFE. And then the speed doesn't really, when you're Artio, it doesn't feel like you're moving fast or you're going that far. However, from a different perspective, different point of view, like from this older bot or your ally, you're like, holy moly. Like that bear is charging. Like she's moving fast as fuck. And she's going the distance too. Damn. So it's all a matter of perspective here.
Bear is very similar. Druid is very similar. Very slight changes to her kit.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to mess with her that much because she is a character that is like
Very
she lives and dies by like the flow.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
very solid all round in a weird way, but
Yeah.
her flow of the kit needs to really kind of.
And her abilities, her abilities are always simple. They were always like simple, but you used a lot
Because
of
you
them.
have 6 of them.
And like
Yeah.
the skill of Artio is being able to weave them and do things properly to get the most CC you can.
Yeah.
Awesome. What was there anything else we needed to discuss about base RTO?
No.
I'm trying to make sure.
So
But-
TLDR for
TLDR.
major changes.
Yeah.
Ranged basic attacks respects the ranged basic attack penalty while in druid form, and the melee basic attack penalty while in bear form. Has increased heal radius on her 1 when she hits the 1,
Nice.
and has hybrid scaling.
Yes.
And other than that, largely true to the RTO that you know and love,
Yep.
or don't love playing against if you play high mobility
Yeah.
bots. And then
Or just any god in general. Because holy moly, she can stick to you like gum on hair. It's crazy. And she does so much in a short amount of time. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be fun playing as her. Not so much against her though. Although we'll see, because I mean right now supports are in not a great state, man.
Nope.
So we'll see how things turn out. Cause she just might get got quickly. 2673 health. Oh, that's at level 20. Okay, yeah. Interesting. She barely has 1,000 mana. But she's gonna be eating mana like crazy. I wonder if they'll ever bring back E-Staff. I think E-Staff would be a great add-on for her.
Aspect though, it's where things get a little crazy.
Aspect.
I realized as I'm in Assault, I might not be able to do some of the things I wanted to do. I should show off Conquest at the same time though. So before we switch over to, if I switch over to Conquest, we can just come back out.
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah, we
show
can swap
Artio
to
there. Yep.
Conquest.
Trying to make it because I realized I can't go back to base to use
You're
the
showing
aspect.
the screen still. I don't think you're gonna spoil
You're
anything,
right.
but-
Yeah.
Disaster. There's.
Be careful.
Yeah.
we're in the depth.
Mistakes
play
nearly
already.
made there.
He was about to spoil the next god after Nut. Who's gonna be the next god? Oh my gosh. Woo.
So aspect.
It wasn't gonna be Kilgoon this time.
Nope.
It was gonna be Hindu Man.
I was in Arizona when the last stream went out, and I
Hydrate
saw
up.
that teaser, and I thought it was a really good one. Actually.
Thank you.
Hydrate up,
I do
everybody.
my best with those.
So
Tease it Bears?
Bears.
Bears.
Beats.
Aspect
Battlestar Galactica.
is
I'm always gonna say it.
ambitious, I would say.
Oh.
I got a little ambitious with
slack?
it. This is where I did my cooking.
Can you? I have a specific image.
Oh,
the
that
YNs
image.
say.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I forgot about. Let me make sure I.
These shows always all over. I'm like trying to be prepared.
No, it's okay.
We'll get there. We'll get there. It's fine. I'm
where
still
is this?
getting Artio up. Okay.
This
turn
one's
on.
a super casual show though, and like impromptu due to the holiday. So I don't think they'll have things sort of impromptu, sort of. And they're missing a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna harass them too much about it.
Nope.
Aspect of.
I'm chill.
What's it called? The aspect. Aspect of Bears?
It's called the aspect of the dead mother. Is
Oh,
Yep.
Den
What
Mother.
I've
That's
Okay.
not a bad aspect then.
It's good. I like it.
It's
It's a
chill,
Bears,
yeah.
but in a slightly more formal way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah, sure.
so
A Den
this
Mother.
aspect, a bit more complicated. Definitely a little crazier than we would normally do for an aspect, I think.
Is this the first aspect on a stand swapper? Wooler doesn't have one. I don't think so. No, he doesn't. No. Any other stand swappers here? Just her and Wooler? Two? Am I missing somebody? If I'm missing somebody, let me know, please.
Which is probably maybe I have too much hubris.
I think that's one thing to get ahead on already because I know everybody's gonna be like, "Is this the future of all aspects?" Because now everyone's gonna get hyped about it.
But this had a lot of this really
I'm curious
a lot of
now.
things came together to make this possible. It
Right.
was I had worked on Artio earlier than intended because this was supposed to be my first goddess. So I already had a lot of the kit done. So I had time to go a little crazy. We had our artists went nuts to get this. So there was a lot of work by a lot of teams actually that all went together to make this possible.
Shout out to
By doing
everybody.
this, we
then.
also commit to more work every time we ever do a skin for RTO in the future.
Correct.
True. This does also maybe increase our workload a little bit, but
But it's cool.
I
And sometimes you just gotta do cool shit.
it was very much.
Sometimes
I came
you
up
gotta
with a
just
cool
do cool
idea,
shit.
and
It was a
Damn.
cool idea. It
And-
does make
Okay.
sense. Can anyone in chat guess where we're going with this already? Because I feel like we're beating around the bush and sometimes.
yeah, we are beating around the bush.
We're
as
kind
you
of
get into the
mostly
game.
killing.
You're helping
time.
me out here.
Yeah.
But
Here we go. Are you ready?
yeah, let's
They're
go.
filibustering.
Let's
It's
go
a Smite cart. Go down mid lane. First thing to
Alright.
mention real quick before we even talk about more about the Artio and the aspect is the reason we kind of didn't go on Conquest
Okay,
to begin with
Conquest.
was we've seen a couple of texture changes to the ground.
ground,
in
yes,
the
the
game.
Yeah,
ground
so
textures.
we're
Oh,
updating
shit,
the
yeah.
ground textures kind of across the map. So this is still a little bit work in progress, and what you see on PTS you will still see work in progress.
Yeah.
Like some of the parts where some of the ground doesn't, the color doesn't quite match up with the rocks. So we need to improve how that flows together a
Ooh,
little
with
bit.
the- Is that range from here to Africa? Why does that look like it can snipe somebody from across the map? Am I bugging? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looks a lot longer than it did in the earlier show. Show the three. No. I'll let him see.
But we're trying to add a little bit more,
Like a giant beam
a
now.
little bit more detail, a little bit more
You're
like
spoiling.
variation in what you see. Also, one of the things that was important about this pass is we're trying to make the floor overall a little bit darker. The floor was just like too bright previously, and that made it harder to read combat and made the game look bad. So this is not completely done yet, but this will, be going live with the update. You'll be PTSing it tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be able to get everything cleaned up by the time the update, the final update goes out. If not, there'll be some more changes to come after that. But I think it's definitely an improvement and steps in the right direction.
And why we kind of hesitate on showing you Assault earlier, just to showcase the light in there, but also to get to this point. So, finally, back Artio.
Back to Artio. So, I think first things first.
Yes.
Pull up your one targeter.
Okay, one target. Whoa!
You'll notice.
I wasn't being deceived by my eyes.
Nope.
That's clearly a massive increase to her range. Holy moly. What is that? 2 times bigger? 3 times? She can't snipe people across the map or across the lane. Holy Toledo.
That's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it so
That's what she said.
big, Caps?
So, this
You just
aspect.
did.
I didn't say anything.
The face
I
was
didn't say
enough.
anything.
Oh, I said what he thought. Let's go back. I missed it.
Notice
Oh.
that's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it so big, Caps?
So,
there it is. There it is. He's like, it's right here. I have the clip. I have it. No, it's lagging. Oh, damn. Frick. No. No. Is it gonna play? Let me see if I can do it manually. Oh, no, I'd have to go way back down here. I'll use some points right here. Right here. Okay, I'm gonna try to time this right.
this
You just
aspect.
did. Yeah, okay, one target. Whoa.
You'll notice that's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it so big, Caps?
So, this aspect.
That's what she said. Michael, please. Please.
That's exactly what just transpired here between these two. Take a look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it so big, Caps?
So,
He's like, I want to say it. I want to say it. But that's his face. He said it in his mind. He said it in his mind. That's what she said. This clip played in this man's mind as he said this. They both said it. They set him up for it. And then he called him out.
I didn't say anything.
He's like, he called him out. He's like, Ninja, you a nasty boy. You a nasty boy.
I didn't say anything.
The face was enough.
so
The joke is there. The setup was there. You can't deny this.
Nope.
That was a clearly that's what she said joke moment as well.
just to sort of explain how this aspect starts, because some people already also noticed her ult icon has changed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Facts. Facts. I was noticing like, I didn't realize. I noticed it. I didn't realize that it had changed completely. There was a lot of teal here, like, But this had me all distracted. The whole range thing from here.
This aspect, you can still swap stances. This is not just Druid.
Okay.
You can swap stances when you're in the fountain only. And the second you leave fountain, all your abilities are enhanced.
Okay.
And you gain new things. Your cooldowns change quite a bit.
Okay.
Interesting.
But first things first, you're one.
You're
It's
one.
much bigger in this
It
form.
is.
You can use it at a much further range than normal.
Bam.
Which again still benefits from the increased ally range as well.
Okay.
Which means you're gonna get a lot more healing out of this ability. Like
Yes.
in a team fight, you can hit way more people.
Definitely.
You'll see way more healing sprites go out. Just first things first. Second, if you hit your entangle,
Boom.
notice your health bar.
Why's my health going down?
It's not going down.
Oh,
that
it's
is a
not.
physical shield.
That's a shield that's popping
Yes,
up. Okay.
and it gives it to all your allies as well. It's a rapidly increasing shield.
Oh, I thought my health
stacking
was just
over
going down at first. I'm like, no, okay.
No,
So it's
the
stacking
red.
shield as you and when teammates are near it, it's going to give them.
Yes,
that
it
too?
gives them shield too.
Awesome.
So everyone within your entangle range is getting a physical shield, which is why it's the red slash
Oh.
pink shield.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Right here. I see it. I see it. I thought there was gonna be like a mini shield displayed over the model. It's right here though. They'll probably add it later if they do. It's right here. It matches hers. Right here. This is my mouse. It's right there.
And
Yo, those sound effects sound pretty darn awesome, man. The reverberation to the ooh. I like that.
while your entangle is active, you can hit people with your one from range, right?
Okay.
Hey, you crippled them.
Oh.
What? You can spread the cripple with your one? Yo, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Holy moly.
Range.
So you get
A ranged cripple. Or a cone. Cone ranged cripple. An sort of AoE into an extended AoE. Cripple. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. She's already going to be blacklisted. Dude, I don't even know if we'll even be able to play her in ranked.
you get 2 seconds.
I didn't know some of these things.
Of, yeah, you get 2
Oh, yeah, I
seconds.
was like, what?
I think I told you this in the playtest.
Maybe. Oh.
So this and her 3, I think in this form doesn't really change that much.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's basically the same.
But nothing else has changed. So.
But
So still the
But-
3, still the root, still the range. Okay.
yeah, this lets her play as a wave, like more of a ranged guardian enchanter kind of play
Yeah.
style.
Mhm.
She stays near her allies, she gives them a shield, she stops people from dashing in on them,
But-
she can still extend her range and get some control out.
Nerf
Yeah.
already, says chat.
And once again, remember,
Fact, they're all
when you're
saying
in
that.
druid form, in the aspect, you don't have your bear form. You don't have your bear
doesn't
abilities.
work.
Instead of having 6 abilities, you now have 4.
Yeah, and you can't dash because
that's her
Artio's
ult.
druid form doesn't have a dash.
So mobility on the druid a little bit lower.
Oh, that was the ult that he was showing, not the 3. I thought it was a 3. It's her new ult. Oh, shoot, okay.
You've got a bit
However,
lower
more
mobility.
cripples, more ranged cripples, more sustain.
Yeah, you don't have
Yep.
the stun from bear form, you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Yep, and you
They're like, why do you need the stun? You have the cripple. The cripple is more powerful than the stun. And you can extend the cripple. Oh my gosh. I can see this being a nightmare to play against. Damn. I can also see this being fun as hell too, as the Artio player. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what else they say.
lose you lose all access to things in bear form.
So what the frick does the ult
So
do
the
now,
ult, you can fire it if you want. It hits both allies and enemies, so you
then?
might
It
want
hits
to.
allies
You
too.
might want to.
Oh.
You summon a bear and it charges
Oh, we got
forward.
a shield too.
This is
Obviously,
just-
audio.
there's no
is
Yeah, we
sound.
don't, you don't have
Oh.
audio yet.
Oh, damn. I think this might be a setup for Bastet. Because this is exactly how her ult works. Her new ult. Sort of, right? You just throw the projectile that gets someone and brings them back. It's very, very similar to this. Is this a Bastet setup? Because if they have this tech right here, then the next progression, at least to me, thinking ahead, would be the Bastet. Bastet ult. Like the tech is already there. This will simplify or speed things up for when Bastet gets ported into Smite 2.
Still working through Fix's PTS, so
Yeah.
you will be silently killed by a bear this week.
This
I
isn't
expect.
this isn't the fully finished.
So this-
but
Oh my, you can't hear a thing.
Nope.
You just get sniped out of nowhere. Hello? Where did that come from? All you hear is... And then... You kick the bucket.
All right, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of
Holy
ads.
moly.
Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
They'll add the sound effects though. At least you see a giant spirit bear coming at you, like, oh, that's what I died to. But if you get ganked from your blind spot, it'll be a wrap.
Does damage and it looks like it roots. Is there any additional
it
effects
roots,
there? Okay.
does damage. It shields allies, so you can see the shield on Odin.
Damn,
That's
yep.
an Omni shield, and it also gives all your allies a movement speed increase.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's a big team fight ult. Everything that bear touches gets
Goes over walls,
gets a
right?
benefit to you. Yes, it will go.
Yeah.
through.
You see it. Okay. Cool. Cool. So that's the ult. And that's the
It's a
aspect,
bit
right?
slower, trickier to hit actually because of the startup roar for the bear. This isn't
The audio cue that I've heard in
this
game
isn't
did
as
sound pretty good to
automatic
it.
as
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a Chunga from Smite 1.
Sure,
You're not just fully stunning a team fight freely. It's
Change ult.
you do have to aim this a bit.
There's a little bit of wind up too, so people
Yeah.
can see it coming.
Oh shoot. Okay, this takes in the parts from the bear stance that are not being used. So there's the roar, the dash, and not the and the stun, the roar stun. No swipes though.
she's gonna have a cast animation for that too. She doesn't have one right now.
Yeah,
Murk
hopefully by
that
tomorrow.
Odin.
The ult,
BTS.
the ult does scale. You get scaling damage on it.
Okay.
It's int. Again, Druid is very int, and that lets me in this aspect bring up the int a bit more.
Can you dig that?
Alright you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Wow, we're about to be bursted down by Artio. Oh no. Who's gonna have more intelligence abuse, her or Sun Wukong? The table is still out for that one. The jury's deliberating. She hasn't even dropped yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think I gave her a little bit of extra scaling on the one. It's not a ton though because that ability is huge.
That's her.
Extra scaling on the one. It's not a ton though because that
Yo, she looks fantastic.
ability is huge.
Damn, look, her scepter too. Here's what she looks like from the front. W. W RDO model update UE 5.5 looks way better than in UE 3.
So I didn't want it to be annihilating like an entire team fight.
But I mean, in terms of places, what I've seen of her sustain seems pretty good. Her
But it will. It will. That's crazy.
frustration.
Pretty
to
sure it
deal with
will.
is classic.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's the bear stance. Now you can change. So you can be a human, or you can be a bear.
Not to say like she's over frustrated, but
Okay.
she is frustrating with all the cripples and CC she brings and the sustain for a team.
Yes,
so.
she is.
Druid form.
She's much more of a enchantress, much more stay with your team,
Yeah.
peel off of them, than she is an engage. But we have bear form.
We do
which
have bear form.
is also a thing.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like Achilles. You can only change when you're in the base, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
once
If
you
you-
leave the base as Druid, you're Druid. If you leave the base as Bear, you're Bear, and you can't switch
Yes.
back. Yes,
So bear, if you hit an enemy with your
Okay.
one,
With my claws. Okay, I'm going to hit him with the claws.
All right, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads.
Bleed?
Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
How long does that bleed last?
with your one,
With my claws. Okay, I'm going to hit
Yo,
him with the
Dodgy.
claws.
6 seconds of bleed. Strength right here.
Hey, you'll notice there's a bleed.
He's
right?
bleeding too.
Bleeding.
Yeah. I see bleed.
Makes sense.
This
Or maybe a 3-second. It stacks.
also applies to your 3. So
Okay, so hit him with
I think in PTS that bleed was also on her normal form. It was
What is that? So at 6 seconds is the debuff, I guess. The bleed is only for half the time, 3 seconds. Or 2
not supposed to be there.
Gotcha.
A little bit of a spoiler on accident. But she gets a bleed from both her 3 and her 1.
Yeah.
Her 2 can consume that bleed. And it
Okay.
heals her.
Oh.
So
you do that?
yep, and it does bonus damage.
What? What? Bonus damage, stun, and heal. Self-heal. From the 2. That's wild, man. Damn, like each new release keeps getting crazier and crazier than the last.
Okay.
So you want to get bleeds on people and then use your 2 to stun, which gives you the most damage. It heals you. It's pretty good for her own
Sustain,
sustain and lane.
stun, additional dot.
She's way more bruiser in this form. Very in your face, chasing you down, getting stunned.
Very strong solo laner.
Yes, our play so far, she has done very well. So, but I could also see her like playing jungle with us, and being a pretty strong player.
She can chase
so
you down for 11 years. You just get mauled by her constantly.
Claws, double tap steal, but there's a bleed effect.
Yes.
Your 2 stuns, but also amplifies or does more damage if you've got a bleed on
Yes,
them.
you get a bonus damage hit when you stun them. You can see that second damage number there.
There
Yep.
it is, yeah.
And you heal.
And you heal.
And you get a sustain.
You heal for up to 3 targets, I believe.
And then the 3 also applies a bleed effect as you dash through.
Yes.
Oh damn!
If they're bleeding, can you get like 2 bleed stacks if I dash and then claw and then 2? Do I get 2?
No,
Okay.
I was considering that, but it
Too much.
became
Okay.
a
You
lot
don't
of
want to
damage
stack too
if
much. Okay.
if I just let that go. So
Ninja. It would have been impossible to play against her.
And Beth,
People
we
would have
mentioned there's going to be
raged.
more strength scaling, I guess, in this as well.
there's
So I guess almost if you're going to play aspect, it might be like you want to go both strength and intelligence, but then also maybe lean one way over the other if you're going to try and stick
I
to
kind
one
of
form.
expect for this aspect a lot of players will probably favor one form. They'll favor one thing and they'll want to play that the whole game, and that's totally fine. There's also probably going to be high level players that play druid for part of the game and then swap to bear and suddenly
as the game
they're
goes
doing
on.
something-
Yeah.
So there's the flexibility there still. You can still swap. You just have to go to the fountain first. And the ults share a cooldown, so you can't just in the base
Switch
throw
out
2
ult,
ults
switch out ult. Okay.
There was a
Hell
question.
no, that'd
The
be
heal on the 2, is that on gods only, or is that also on minions that are bleeding?
It's minions too. Okay.
Is Artio bear form aspect of the devil turned on? My answer to baloney, solo. They're gonna nerf that. No way they don't nerf that. You can heal off gods and minions too. How much is the minion healing? Oh my goodness. That's crazy, man. Oh no. I don't think it'll last long.
Nope.
So you get a decent chunk of healing in lane.
Awesome.
protection.
Okay.
sustain.
So got sustain to be able to go solo lane or something like that as well. Okay, cool.
So it lets you solo lane. She's got way more bruiser power, but it also does. The intent here is that.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm just going to
go
yell
ahead.
at chat real quick. Not yell at chat.
Do it.
Chat says, "Can we see the ult again?" Oh, my sweet summer child. The ult is different in bear form.
Yeah, there's a the third ult. Let's go.
Yeah.
So you can fire your ult. See,
So
just
the ult, it looks kind of big, and like I love the like a little effect. Yeah, I think people can already tell just by that what's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, you got
here.
3 bears.
I see 3 bears.
Oh my god.
Audio at the moment, but
Yep, they spin.
yep.
So the way this works.
Yeah.
It's a vortex. A freaking BBS vortex. Oh my god.
Bears.
It's a little bit more complicated.
Bears appear.
Bears appear. The first time you get hit, they're gonna knock you towards the center of the ability.
Okay.
Yep.
If they ever touch you again, they just do the damage. They don't knock you anymore.
Oh, that's a shame. Why did we take that out, Kat?
Because this was the most overpowered ability we've ever had in playtesting.
I'm sorry.
It was
Yes.
insane. It was just ridiculous.
I
can
apologize
see
for
it.
that forever.
As for those at home, we do get to playtest this ultimate, right? I had to playtest Sylvanas into this, and let me tell you, getting constantly hit by the bears over and over and run into the middle was not a great experience.
I bet, dog. You'd have the beads in order to escape this. And then if you combine it with like a freaking crippling whirlpool from Poseidon, you just keep them there permanently. Crazy. Or you have Ares chains. You can at least lock down 3 targets. Or if you have a dodgy ult, have them come to her Palau and just... Oh my god. The possibilities are endless.
Great for one team, not the other.
Yeah. So you
But
spawn,
bears.
you spawn 3 bears. First time they hit you, they'll knock you. But then, basically, the center will eventually do damage.
Yeah.
You can see there it blows up a little bit towards the center. Once the bears reach it. But
Progressively gets
also on the
tighter.
outside, if the bears keep hitting you,
Yeah.
they will keep doing damage.
Okay. So if I
So-
just pop it here, for example,
Yeah. Well, you're gonna knock
they'll keep
them.
getting damage here, though.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
So
you know.
they will still hit you. They just don't do the knockback on the further hits.
So a little bit of CC on
Yeah.
that with the knockback, pulling them towards the center a little bit
Yes.
more, and then additional damage every
Interesting.
time they catch you, and at the end they'll also get damage as like an explosion.
Yep. So she's
amazing.
got- so, I actually, Kellen did show me the new sound of this last night. I guess it didn't make the film, but it is pretty sick.
It is. I mean,
And-
the audio that was just temp, I guess, was also really good too. So.
Yeah, the temp audio was like just me throwing in a bunch of her old sound
Yeah.
effects, and it was very loud.
So 2 forms then with the aspect of
Yeah.
like what
it's,
do you
it's
want to
almost
do?
2 aspects in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
With
And
the
both
Bear
are going to bring slightly different things to the battlefield. I feel like. You know,
Yes.
obviously bear form, a little bit
That's
more damage.
crazy.
Obviously, you're going to be up in their face a lot more.
I'm
for the
looking
most
forward
part.
to this though.
And bring, I guess, some different forms of CC compared to
Yup.
Druid form. Druid form is going to be a little bit more stop people positioning, getting close to your carries on routing them from range, but also giving sustain to your team.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The intent here is you have the base
Hydrate
form,
up.
which it's old Artio.
It's
She's
Artio.
still the bruiser.
Classic
She's still
101. Yep.
very CC heavy, very lockdown heavy. She gets in your face, cripples you, keeps you there
You
for
can
a very
chase
long
though.
time.
That's the
And then
thing.
in aspect, you've got more of a ranged enchanter focus,
Does it work
more,
for-
more
yeah.
support healing focus, and
It
then
does.
more of a bruiser focus
Wow.
with
Yeah.
less CC on both of them. So
The movement, which movement from her 3? I think the skeletal movement got an update, and her basic attacks from the pause strikes, they actually look better than they do in Smite 1.
Crazy. Yeah, this,
To me, at
this
least,
was
to me.
an undertaking, Caps, to be honest. And I think when we saw it coming, we're like, we're really doing this? We're really going to split it apart?
Yeah, this really was, you know, one of those rare situations where the calendar made something like this possible, and it was just too cool of an idea to not follow up on.
yeah, you give me a bear, I'm gonna cook.
When making aspects, we are limited to keep the same core animations. Titan Talk 2025. We did keep the same core animations.
It's
Actually.
just a bear
We
running.
added 2 new animations. There's a difference there. That's what I'd say.
Yeah,
Oh, somebody says
A lot
berry
of-
go round. That's a good line.
Merry
Merry
Go
Go
Round is a
Round.
good name. For it. That's a good
that was great. That was great. Berry go round.
caster ability. Here we go.
Good
the
pun.
merry go
Great
round.
pun there.
Perfect.
yeah, we for this it was very much we had the time and surprisingly, a lot of it is stuff that we were able to do on the design side.
Yeah.
A lot of the art we could share, right? So we did still have to do effects, obviously. Like the bears can't look. Otherwise, they would just be bears, and they just run at you, and it would look normal. But so we had art support, but a surprising amount of it is stuff that we can. Like, we have a bear model. I can make the bear models move and run. I just can't add the animation that makes sense for it. So
It looks really good.
Druid is all about locking down the enemy team, while bear form is about chasing them and dealing damage. It'll be up to you. I don't think people are gonna be playing base Artio, man.
Nope.
Holy moly. Definitely not in solo, man. Oh, I'm not sure. I can't be too quick to say that. Cause this aspect already looks fun. A crazy, frustrating probably to play against. It's gonna be interesting to see how things play out. Now you get an actual 2 extra ults on top of the ult stance swap.
And it's been very entertaining to play, and I'm excited about a lot of the fans getting the hands
yeah, I've
on
had
this
fun with it, but
for
it is
PTS too,
it's
so.
been a little tough to balance in our playtests because we've had 3 different gods essentially.
Variation. I think we've actually been churning through a lot of different gods just lately. Every single playtest seems to be another 1 or 2 that are on the list. I'm just going to bring us out of this game though.
Go check out the Ascension
show
Pass.
the stuff.
Oh, did you have the Slack?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
But
Is there a reason to give her a physical shield compared to a magical shield? Mostly, I didn't want her to be like a crazy, like anti-everything, like support.
That makes sense,
right? So you pick her, and she's better against a physical hunter. I didn't want to. I wanted to give her like a reason to be picked to counter people, not to just be like, oh yeah, she's good against everyone all the time.
Yeah.
So.
But there really isn't a. We'll see, man, because supports really aren't that strong anyways to begin with in Smite 2.
Nope.
So this all seems fun. We'll see how things play out though. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. She can apply. Yo, Lifebinder's gonna go hard on her again. Yeah. Ooh. Full stack P cloak, Spirit robe. They removed the cooldown off of Spirit robe too.
Nope.
Wrong button. Oh damn. No cooldown on Spirit robe. There's more protections though. Crazy. Damn, I'm looking forward to this. All right, now that demonstration is gone, I'll be right back. I'll take a leak. I'll take my break. Okay, we back. We back. Hell yeah. Show us. That guy. Show us the Ascension Pass.
If it's too much work, you don't have to do this.
Oh no,
much
we're
for a
good.
dumb
No,
joke.
we're good.
Yeah.
I was doing multiple things at the same
Okay.
time.
We gotta.
Because then we can go straight into that. I believe.
Are we showing that? Is that the plan?
Show 'em what?
Show 'em what?
Oh, okay.
What is that?
Do you even know what we're showing?
What is
I
that?
think I do. Am I?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minecraft loves Steve 3 days ago. I hope Artio's aspect locks her into bear form. It gives her some utility across her abilities and makes her ult spawn bears. Funny, that's too complex for high res to do. Too creative. Oh! Oh shit. Wow. Damn. This is right here. Hyres is about to get him with this line.
Can you dig that, sucker?
And then this one right here.
Acknowledge me.
Oh, sheesh. And then this one.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Yep. And then this one.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah. Holy moly. They proved these two guys wrong. W high res right there. This is funny. We got sweet, sweet vindication. Yeah. Is that the right term? Vindication? Damn, look at that. You got proven wrong, player haters. These Mitches, they got.
I just want to say, Brandon D's B70.
Uh-huh.
You're wrong.
He's got D's. In
Shut your bitch ass up.
That's what he wants to say. Also, where is this one right here? Right here, Reverend X.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Damn, yo, high res just Reverend X these guys, or this guy at the very least. They called him out. Damn, low. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
we really just chose this person. They've got D's in the name. I'm like, man, one
Yeah,
like
this-
who liked this? Was it himself? Who liked this?
This showed up.
Who liked
This was a comment on one of our old Titan Talk YouTubes. I thought it was hilarious because we were already playtesting this aspect ult, thing because I had teased we had bears, right? And Minecraft Loves Steve basically guessed like kind of what we're doing with the aspect.
Almost.
Yeah, pretty close, right? And this guy's like, that's too complex for high res to do. I'm like,
Too creative.
But
Well, Caps, I guess you are too creative.
But I didn't lock you into bear form. I gave you both forms.
That's
So-
cool.
Yo,
anyway,
Crazy.
Got a bonus.
it made me crack up when I saw it, and I was like, I have to
That happens
roast
a
this
lot.
guy just a little bit. So apologies if you don't like being roasted. But
no, don't apologize. Never apologize for stuff like that. Don't do it, man. Oh, you had me. I was riding with you, and then you said apologies. No, don't do it, man. He came out here. He wanted that smoke. Give him the smoke and walk away. You don't have to say, oh, I'm sorry. The hell, dude. He was a player hater. It doesn't matter. Where is it?
How do you feel about the match?
Well, I think it's.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
That's exactly right, man. God damn. Naysayers like that, it don't matter. They're always going to hate regardless of what you say. So apologizing to them or for others who get offended, nah, it's useless. It does nothing. It just makes your whole point look weaker now. Because you were like, you were coming in with the smoke. You're like, ooh, get this. Bam, bam, bam. And then you backed off by saying you're sorry. That just ruins everything, dog. Ah, damn it. You fit up. You fit up, Kilgoon. Ah, damn it. I was riding with you, dog. I was riding with you. And then you came and apologized at the end. Unnecessarily to at that.
Okay.
To
That happens
roast
a
this
lot.
guy just a little bit. So apologies if you don't like being roasted. But
Disappointed. Disappointing, man. No apologies were necessary there at all.
Nope.
None. He came in with the heat, and then you came in with an inferno and swallowed him up. Big bank, take little bank every time. Don't feel sorry for it.
Nope.
Don't apologize.
Nope.
You did nothing wrong. You merely ended the brawl, right? He threw the first punch and you ended it. No need to apologize.
Okay, now
moving on.
Moving on.
That just ruined everything. Man. That ruined the whole epicness of what you guys demonstrated. Your capabilities, your abilities to be creative and get things, execute things, you know, excellently against all odds. Come on now, man. You can't apologize for that shit.
Nope.
It's whack. You lost me there. We on separate boats now. We were riding the same boat. Now I diverged. You should never have apologized for that.
Let's head over to
Nah, these player haters and
Get
Mitches need to know their fucking place.
Mastery tracker for Artio. Have a little look at that and see how that's coming along.
Yeah.
So to start things off, if I click the right thing as usual, the Mastery emote, you get the Shadow version.
Ooh, zombie. Her tattoos are all glowy. Interesting.
I
360?
Really cool.
Okay.
Something to note, I
tons
don't know if the God Lobby shows this off well, but her bear forms are also recolored.
Yeah, I
And-
don't know if I can. Maybe it'll switch if I just hover here for a
Yeah, I
moment. I'm
don't
not
think it
sure.
does, which is
Maybe.
unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Man, she looks awesome in zombie form.
So there's Artio there. You also get the I am bear. I guess that's in bear
But
form.
I am bear. It's how
In that
long
time,
you,
Artio-
it's how long you spent in bear form.
So I mean, if you just play Aspect version of Artio,
Well, if you play Aspect Bear,
Aspect bear for the entirety of your career, get to level 2, you get really high on that. The clap. Slightly slide as usual. Objectives destroyed is the next tracker. God assist along with some diamonds you'll get at rank 3. Rank 4 will be Gods tapped out. We're into the 3. Okay.
Yep. Clever naming.
Artio has rooted an enemy god. Next up is the Onyx version. The black and gold looks
That
really
looks
good there
good.
too.
Yeah.
Damn. You know, not bad. We can have redhead Artio or brown, light, strawberry red. No, I'm gonna say redhead. Redhead Artio, black-haired Artio, brunette, and then blonde Artio. Take your pick, gentlemen. Which one do you want?
Little look at that. Oh, the back. Oh, looks great too. I do
You
wanna
can
see
say
the
all.
as well.
Oh, there's also lavender-haired Artio. She looks fantastic. You know, she actually pulls off the whole hair color transformation too.
Okay.
the bear forms look really good.
I will do my
Yeah,
best.
okay, sweet. It does like an ombre to silver here. That's awesome. I like it. I love it.
While you guys talk in a second, I'll jump in game and see if I
Okay.
can.
Yeah,
pull
see
them
if you
up
can
for
swap.
Yeah, really going above and beyond for you all today. That's
Boom, hell yeah.
The target
It was
level
really good.
version, as we mentioned. This is temp anger management. I'm not sure how temp it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
It's getting that.
pretty
Yeah.
close to done.
Chill.
Yeah.
Nice. Then we have the wave. If I turn
Hello.
it the right way, she's going to be waving
Hello.
backwards. The bear is the God's title that you'll get from this.
Bear.
Alongside God kills at rank
We're all bears
9.
here.
And then at rank 10, you'll see the badge there. No bear in the badge at the moment, chat. I'm just waiting for the complaints. Why is there no bear there? But we also have
Jumping ahead.
Radiant version.
Ooh, Radiant looks good.
Ooh, damn, look at
It's
that.
really good too.
Blonde Artio. Take your pick, gentlemen. You can say all. You can say one. I don't know if you'll say none. Maybe some of you haters will.
I love like the different versions
also-
of the plaid. Like
Yep.
making them work in the different
On the
color
skirt.
schemes.
And
turned out nicely.
her staff energy too it changes color with each one.
And I believe shapeshifting is still being worked on.
Yep.
Yep.
Always
Yes,
the last
that-
thing.
that
so
is
it's
not
empty.
the
It's
correct
always the
frame.
last thing.
The frame.
I was like, just double check. And obviously you get diamonds for hitting 2
Money.
as well. What else do we have, Kilgan?
I think most of the other stuff we have to actually talk about today is skins.
Yeah, brother.
I was just going to go into like just the Traveler section and just show off the stuff that we have coming.
Sounds good.
Because we don't have, again, because this is a short patch, we're still kind of, working through it. I was going to mention for PTS starting tomorrow, the plan currently is that Newt will be available in her base kit form. She's still early. The FX aren't done yet. I know her hair is not done yet.
Yeah.
So we're not going to show her off on this stream because people just
Is
take
this Newt?
screenshots. Newt, yeah.
Okay, I did get some notes from Pon, which I can go over later,
Okay.
just of things he's willing to let people know about, of like the +1s and stuff.
Yeah, do you want to talk about that now? Or?
We can come back to that. Let's
Come
do
back
the
to
other
it.
stuff first.
Okay, but she will be playable in PTS tomorrow, but not the aspect, I believe. Just the
correct.
Yeah, just the base form.
Damn, she has an aspect too.
And then we have some skins that we can show off. So
Where
whenever
we start?
2 aspects back to back on release. Well, 3 days later, right? On the same patch. Interesting. They changed it up.
Start
now.
off.
Yeah.
Pick a god name that you'd like to showcase.
with Danza-Buro.
That's the one that had on the screen. Let me tell you, Chad. This guy.
I love this skin actually.
Danza skin.
Sorry for the
Oh my goodness! Look at this. Polar prankster. This is adorable. Quite endearing indeed. He reminds me of the polar bears from the cub polar bears from the Coca-Cola ads for Christmas time. That's what he reminds me of. Look at his smile. You can't help but smile too, right? It's so what's it called? I can't think of the word. Contagious. That's the word. His smile is contagious. That's what it is. Ooh, damn, he looks so cute.
This is
today. Polar prankster.
Polar prankster Danza-Buro.
Snow Zone 500 is his snowball blaster name.
We figured we needed more bears in our
Yeah.
pack.
Yes.
That's the bear patch.
He has a backpack. And he has a plaid coat and hat. That's amazing. The homie Danza got a fire ass skin. Chef's kiss. I love it. It's great. Oh, look at the snubby tail too. Hell yeah.
I love it.
Some of these, I believe, are here.
Yeah,
They might
they're
not be
all
final
there.
function.
Oh, different bears. It's not just a polar bear.
Nope.
He's different cubs. So we have a polar bear, brown bear. Are we gonna get a black bear too? We have to. Then a baby panda, maybe. Oh, he is a raccoon, so that would make sense. Or a red panda, that would be great. Does that say ism? Where? Oh, prism. Yeah, it says ism. It's just temp prism is what it says, the label. It's just cut out. Here, temp base skin, temp prism 2, or temp prism 3, temp prism 2, temp prism 1. Because this is all temporary effects since they're not done yet. Hasn't been updated. Yo, his coat and toboggan hat changed. Yo, his backpack changed too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's also the Cocoa Prism.
Cocoa Prism? Okay.
Oh,
Else we
damn.
can
Snow Day.
Hey, he's about to go snowboarding. Hell yeah. Okay, so we have 2 polar bears, 1 brown bear. The other one, I'm hoping it's a black bear. You could have brought in different types of bears in here.
With the goggles.
He did the goggles, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, different
back.
bag.
And then potentially my favorite, the Gummy Bash.
I didn't even think of a gummy bear.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. That thought never crossed my mind. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Gummy bear Danza-Buro.
Gummy
He's a
bash.
gummy
The gummy
bear.
bear.
Oh damn, that's
It's
great.
so good.
He is.
This
You can see his little butt moving. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Damn, that looks great. His mouth looks a little weird though. It doesn't look like he has any teeth. He's a gummy bear, right? So that looks off to me. That's hilarious.
comes with a candy for the
the candy's part of the event.
the Yule Fest event. So
Damn, that's
you get,
awesome.
Candy from it. And it also comes with an announcement pack.
Okay, awesome.
So he's
so cool.
It's a pretty cool skin. It's a cool new. This is a unique new to Smite 2 skin.
Yep.
I love it. I love it.
This is Dev, so
it's
pricing is not
fantastic.
correct. Don't take anything that you see on screen as gospel.
They messed up though. So they have a polar bear, a brown bear, a gummy bear. No black bear though.
Nope.
No red panda, no panda. You could have added those instead of 2 polar bears. Cuz the other polar bear just looks like a little less polarish. It's more creamy instead of just like Snow White, you know? So they I think they dropped the ball there. Maybe they didn't want to add the other types of bears. It would have made things different. I would have loved it if they had each prism was a different type of bear from the base skin.
As given by all the temp.
Look at that, the brown cub.
But I think that this is a really cool new to Smite 2 skin with some really cool prisms. That is a fun twist on
Freaking gummy bear,
what we can do
man.
for the holidays.
Awesome.
Yo, that one got me.
What
I
else
was
we
not
got?
expecting that at all.
Nope.
W skin so far. W skin.
Next,
Never end.
we've got.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting that
do you
one
wanna
for
do,
sure.
We'll do the less exciting one first. Athena.
Athena. Okay.
So previously we did the Mystic Guardian skin, classic skin with the prisms.
Yep.
As we've done with a couple of the other classic skins that we did prisms for earlier on, we're turning this into a Traveler in this update. So if you own any of the prisms, you will get the Traveler, and if you don't, then you'll be able to buy them as part of a Traveler.
Does that mean the Medusa one is coming too?
4 prisms, including the one that was previously the bundle exclusive, and which I don't even remember which one it was. It might have been the other one. I don't know. Anyway,
I think it's the second one.
I think it's the second one.
This one is the one that is newer to this.
I don't know.
from memory.
That was
'Cause
the
I've
number
got this in
5,
the
yeah.
account, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
it's the
Maybe
first
I'm
one.
wrong. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Anyway, but yeah, a lot of people didn't even know this existed because it was kind of buried. So now
Yep.
it's got its own Traveler.
Okay.
There also is a tracker that's included in this that's new, which is the distance to aid. So the total amount of
Excuse
distance
me.
you traveled with Athena ult, which is kind of a
Okay,
cool tracker,
cool.
in my opinion. And it comes with
And the candy.
So if
candy.
you previously had bought one of these prisms, you're just going to get a free candy.
Awesome.
Yay.
Or if you go in the game now and buy a prism, technically you'll get this.
Oh no, you're taking advantage of us by giving us your money.
Okay.
Yep.
Checking.
Yeah. Next,
Next.
we have a 2-pack.
What?
2-pack.
A 2-pack.
Tupac?
A 2-pack.
What was
which is
Hindu's
really more
face?
like an 8-pack. We were trying to figure out what skin
Yeah.
we should do for Osiris.
Sure.
We need a good Osiris skin.
Yo, the homie Osiris got a skin already?
And we kept coming back to
Okay.
the Black Knight, White Knight. I don't remember what their actual names are.
Noble and Black, I believe. was
Noble and Black.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, maybe we'll just pick one of them. And then we're like, nah, we got to do both of them. And then we're like, oh, maybe we got to do prisms for both of them. So we just got a ton of different versions of the Knight Osiris here that look pretty sick. The way the
Noble
metallics
Knight
turned out, I think, are just like
Ooh.
pretty fire.
Noble Knight, you'll get base for purchasing, and you'll also
Damn.
get basic purchasing the Black.
He's a Templar. Them evil Templars, man. Assassini all the way. Assassin's Creed, man.
Knights.
Yeah.
They're the two ones that.
You know, I never got these skins in Smite 1. They look way better in Smite 2. That's freaking awesome. Oh shit, there they are. Ooh, what is this bunny? That's a change illusion, perhaps? I call her change. And I won't stop.
Nope.
Deal with it, alright?
Come with it alongside the peppermint
And again, just the
candy
metallics on both of those
purpose.
look so good.
Mhm.
And I'm not even.
They look
Ooh.
Yeah, we were talking this morning. I'm
freaking
not
homie.
sure if it's going to come with 1 peppermint candy or 2.
Okay.
We'll let you know for sure on Monday. But we're still working
Today.
on pricing on
And
stuff.
pricing TBD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get both of those base forms, and then you get some really cool prisms, 3 prisms for each of those. So
Well, I'll show titles first, real quick. Noble and
Noble.
Dark,
Yeah, 2
surprisingly,
titles.
that goes with it. And then we'll go for the Noble side first. So we get
Gryffindor. Yo, 50 million points to Gryffindor just for being Gryffindor. Ravenclaw, I understand now. And then Slytherin. I see where they went with this. I see it.
Golden Word.
Mhm.
dude, I mean,
He looks great.
This is like one of my favorite.
He looks
Gives me
awesome.
a little bit of a Lannister vibe. That's what I get from that.
Okay.
For some reason, just because of the red.
Yep, the red and the gold. Lannister, facts. Facts, Hindu.
I'm getting
That's what I'm
there's something
Gryffindor.
Warhammer Age of Sigmar that
Say
I'm
it.
getting.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
Gryffindor.
that. Yeah, I like it.
Warhammer stuff. Next up will be the Emerald Oath.
Yeah.
Slytherin. Yo, this one looks freaking badass.
I think green is criminally
Ooh.
underrated, and my
The metallics. He's right, man. The metallics look way better.
guess is that this will be the worst seller because nobody buys anything that's green. But
Fantastic.
I love green stuff. Fun fact about me: I especially like green guitars. I own like 3 green guitars.
Damn.
I specifically
Just-
guitars.
Yeah.
I play guitar,
Bit random.
and
Well,
like
sure.
I think guitars look cool in green. I just nobody uses green guitars.
And then there's
Noble Knight. Holy Vow.
also the Noble Knight Holy
Gold
Vow
and white.
as well. Almost like a radiant version.
Yeah.
Is kinda how I describe it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a look at the Noble side. Then we'll look at the Black Knight side. Black Knight first one is the False Word.
Yeah.
And the
Ooh.
purple and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Judas. Purple and blue. Interesting combination here. Oh, some bronzish here. That looks awesome.
Very nice. Alongside a Toxic Oath, another
Ooh, another green one.
Green
skin.
one. I didn't
Yeah.
tell them to make green skins,
the
but
toxic version of it.
yeah, I think they both look really good. And then this last one, I think, is
Mhm.
probably going to be the best seller.
The
Bloody Vow. Bloody Vow. VOW, not VOWEL.
Nope.
Vow. Not vowel. Vow. Bloody Vow. Kind of reminds me of the chalk one.
Bloody
The
Vow. Oh
Bloody
yeah, he's been
Vow.
he's been at war.
He has
he's
been
been playing
in a fight.
chivalry.
He's been
That's what
fighting.
I'm feeling.
Yeah.
He's seen some ish, man. This Osiris has been through the gauntlet.
And I think he is pretty
That
sick.
looks awesome.
One thing that we also did on these, I don't know if
Slaughterhouse.
chat noticed, but they're named to be kind of like mirrors of each other. So there's
Mhm.
a vow on each side.
Holy
There's
Vow.
Holy Vow and Bloody
Bloody.
Vow. There's Toxic Oath and Emerald Oath.
Ooh,
and then there's
okay.
False Word and Golden Word.
Okay.
So really
Ah.
cool prisms. And it also comes with, did you show the word already?
Nope, I
Creative.
was saving that for last because I,
like
saw this and I was like, we're really doing this? But then I've seen the Bloody Vow skin, it kind of makes sense.
Yep.
New Order also part of this. The Bloody Bunny.
Yeah.
Yo, ReZero season 2 with the bunnies. Killer bunnies.
Jason,
Oh my goodness. If he says that, I'm barely watching this for the first time. This is just authentic. If I jump the gun, great minds think alike is what we can chalk it up to, right? That's what
like,
this reminds
I
me
need
of.
to make this. So we have
Bloody
the Bloody
Bunny.
Bunny word skin.
Just so you know, in the future, Changa aspect will be play as the bunny that does this. Will be the play. That would make the most sense.
Yeah.
You
It's
become
just
the
a
bunny.
rabbit.
Mhm.
That-
Change aspect. Oh, well, hello. It could be. Do we become the bunny?
Just
would be a
play
fun
as the
swing.
rabbit running around the map. But yeah, Bloody Skull Ward trophy there
That's hilarious.
as well. Obviously, because with the
That'd be
peppermint,
fun.
obviously, as Kilgore mentioned, maybe comes with more. And the price is TBD.
Maybe it's like an ult. You transform into the bunny and then just scurry around the map, revealing you're a mobile ward in the actual sense of it. Kill it with fire. What's the name? The German meme. He's like, oh, something. Get the flamethrower. Eins. Get the flamethrower. Burn it with fire. My poor German attempt of a German accent.
on
TBD,
that one.
on all
just
this
yet.
stuff.
Where are we going next?
We got one last thing to talk
Do
about
we?
today. which is the reward skin for the Yule Fest event, will be in this update.
Okay.
Which is the Scylla Snow
Ooh,
Day.
Snow Day Scylla, right? Okay. They never showed that one last time.
Scylla Snow Day.
Is the one with the blue hair and the Huskies?
Yeah. Anyway, I think everything.
There you
There we
go.
go.
It
Okay.
is.
All right.
Scylla Snow Day.
Yeah. So, you know,
She looks better. She actually looks like the card art.
update
Snow
of
Day
the
Scylla.
beloved Snow Day Scylla skin from.
Oh, the
Smite
hair
1.
changes too.
Yeah.
Different colors.
Comes with.
That's awesome.
Oh, can you go to the Travelers
Like it.
actually? Oh, you can do it
don't
there.
know
That
if
works.
it's in the Travelers.
Yeah,
I'm just looking, but I'm in doubt.
Damn.
It's fine. We can look here.
There's a Black Ice version.
Yeah, it comes with
Badass.
the Black Ice Prism, the Fall Harvest. I
Harvest.
really like this one.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Autumnal.
The cream.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Cream and the
Fall
orange.
Harvest, and then there's Minty Fresh, another green one.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Every time I see green now, I'm like, Kilgore.
I literally don't have some colors. I'm just like, dude, what looks cool?
Cranberry Queen.
I like
Hey,
like,
this
a
was
little more
awesome.
Evil.
Yeah.
I don't know
They
why.
all look fantastic.
A little bit warmer. Awesome.
Yeah, but these I think turned out pretty sweet.
Yep. W skin as well. Another one. So many excellent skins coming out next week. Whew. You gotta wait a week though. That's the thing.
This is your free reward if you get to 6
On the
candies.
peppermints. Yep.
As a reminder, you can get 2 free peppermints. One of them is on the Wandering Path. The other one is as part of the
Day
the
24.
Advent calendar.
Yep.
And then the other 4 you
For
would have to
logging
get
in.
through buying Travelers. But there are like a bunch of different price Travelers. We have one more patch of Travelers that are part of this event as well. So if you're not quite at 6 yet and you're like, I want to see what else is out there, like you can. Obviously, we
Danza
prefer
for
like these
sure.
and, you give us money, but if
I'm
you
gonna
don't,
get the
it's okay.
Danza one. for
So we do have another patch coming of more skins to fill this out. So lots of options.
I'll
out
wait
there
and
to
see,
get
though.
to 6 if you do want this Scylla skin. And what
That'll
you
put
actually
me at
get
3.
is you'll get a traveler that includes like basically you can unlock the prisms. The base skin is automatically unlocked when you get the traveler, and then you can get the prisms once you get to 6 candies. So
Amazing.
and then if you
Amazing.
go over 6, I think you get like free
Jesse
chemicals.
Lee
So,
Peterson.
I mean, you just kinda
Amazing.
get more free skins. So keep on buying if you want to.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's enough shilling for one episode. Is there? I think that's everything that I have to actually talk about today because we are a little bit early.
Yes.
But starting tomorrow, PTS. I don't know what time. Kabir will tweet about it and probably retweet it from the Smite Game account on Twitter.
20
So keep
minutes
an eye on
of a
Twitter.
Q&A.
So,
Let's see what transpires here.
We will have Artio, Newt, and these skins and whatnot available to playtest, as well as the new assault lighting. Excuse me, and new conquest ground textures and
Yeah.
maybe some other stuff.
Did we want to say anything about Newt?
Yes.
Yes.
Considering
I guess I'll just put her in practice
Pawn
real
said.
quick for
I'm
a
not sure
second.
what. Yeah, Pawn wants to.
I mean, if she's going to
you
be
know
in
better.
PTS anyway. He just gave me some notes. But obviously, early in development for Newt at the moment.
No.
Bear with me. Oh, my God. There's all these last-minute things that came in. I'm like, I was so prepared for these shows sometimes. And then it's like, we want to do all these things. I'm like, no. Okay. I don't think she has audio, but maybe it's just me. Here's a little look at Newt early on.
And like we said, hair in particular is not done.
she's not
That look weird. Oh, like, whoa, what is that? It for a second there, it looked like she got fat as fuck, man. Like she got obese.
finished yet.
Oh, her chalice looks different.
But I'll just quickly showcase the quick abilities you'll be able to see in game. And this is where it's further along than I thought. But
Yeah,
at the same
obviously
time,
Lore
still
lady.
Still
right.
temp there.
Yeah.
And even some of these effects that you may think are done are, probably still work in progress, right? This is just where we are in the process to be able to get it onto PTS so that you can give us feedback on the gameplay at this point, because that's what we care about right now.
Her one looks a lot more like that. The shape of the triangle is a lot slimmer. Kind of looked wider in the first version. Now it's a lot tighter.
look at her first of all, and then I will quickly just bring up the notes that Pon left me just to quickly go over. So, too long didn't read is what this was. She does magical damage now. Her kit changes based on strength or int. Specifically, her flux is in flux. It
God damn. She got Havoc 50% on her one. That looks wider and longer. Pause. It looks, to me, it looked like more narrow. Like the triangle shape. Before it kind of looked wider. Now it looks a little more narrower. At least at the tip end. The base end, it does look wider. Retreat.
Probably still work in progress, right? This is just where we are in the process to be able to get it onto PTS so that you can give us feedback on the gameplay at this point.
There we go. Oh, now it's from way back here. Woo! Damn, look at that. I guess I was looking at right here. Is that an equilateral triangle? I don't know. Kind of. I think it is. Here's a real shape. But we'll only be focusing on this for the most part.
Because that's what we care about right now.
He does magical damage now.
So there's a look at her, first of all, and then I will quickly just bring up the notes that Pon left me just to quickly go over. So, too long didn't read is what this was. She does magical damage now. Her kit changes based on strength or int. Specifically, her flux is in flux. It behaves different based on which is higher. Stellar flux equals strength, and it works like current. It now no longer falls off at once and it decays one at a time, gained on ability hits. And the astral flux is intelligence based and it doesn't decay. It is instead spent on abilities to deal more damage and apply bonus effects gained on attack hits. Additional things, some cleanups for feel have gone through on this character as well. Convergence, the one animation actually plays, is a little bugged in Smite 1 and we feel it was a little bit quite glitchy at times. So we've looked to clean that up in Smite 2. The third ability, the warp, should be a little bit less disorientating and each bolt applies higher damage on the first hit, but subsequent reduced, so it is better as an AoE or offense ability. Skyfall, the ultimate, has had a camera and timing pass, giving you a better view of chunking down a crazy orb of doom, but still being able to follow up. Sorry. And she starts the game with 2 ammo charges over her convergence to help her first wave / jungle camp clear. Final note was Aspect won't be on, but I can spoil it. Aspect won't be on, but you can spoil her flux changes again to cosmic flux, which will have its own things going on. With abilities gaining support utility at the cost of scaling, losing out on the other flux benefits. That's the notes Pom gave me.
That's way too much to spoil.
A lot of stuff.
So he should have just done a one word.
I asked for a really something. I just
banner.
Cosmos.
No.
Stars.
Geb's happy. But yeah, that's a little look at Nut. You'll be able to see her in game, but obviously it's early days. And I do want to remind people, really, it is early days for her. I saw complaints when Sylvanas was in a PTS. I was like, man, he's so. And then since release, everyone's been fantastic.
Yeah, and I think that one of the reasons why Sylvanas turned out really well, right?
We got the PTS early.
We got early feedback from PTS. We were able to clean up the things that weren't working quite properly. Even still, there were a few things that we, didn't find until it was live, right? The weird pull breaking, if you got rooted by another Sylvanas right as you were pulling, there's always a few edge cases that are really hard for us to find in our internal playtesting, even in the amount of matches that happen on PTS. So we, as much feedback as we can get, the better, and we just keep making things better and try to make a good game.
Amazing. So we're at the point in the show
amazing.
Now. We're 50 minutes deep already, but we had more to cover, I guess, than expected. But I guess with an aspect that is actually two different aspects in a weird way.
It was a lot.
It does a lot.
Do you want to show one of the? As you're on it, okay.
As I'm stalling talking to you guys, I'm literally trying to get the unlocks going. Here.
I'm already on it, man. I'm already on it.
You might be able to do it through.
I think I just switch class once I'm in as well. Is what I was thinking. Okay. So real quick, just for the Artio stuff that people wait to see. Here's the shadow version that we were able to showcase the
bear form. Okay.
Shadow bear.
Zombie bear.
They've also you can if you swing with your auto attacks. They've got new weapon trails.
Yeah.
The purple claws.
Yeah, it matches.
Yeah. So and that's traditionally been what we do for these mastery skins is they get recolored autos, but not the effects. The ability.
I don't remember if we planned to do some recoloring of the bears, like the talent.
You could for the tab menu turn on the talent.
15 seconds on
I
the
think
bear chart.
You have to go back to the fountain because
Yeah,
you're gonna have the old.
I'll get there eventually.
The way that's set up, if you leave the fountain now, yeah. I don't remember if we decided we could do this, but
Well, let's find out. The real way.
Oh,
yeah, we
That
did
definitely
recolor them a
colored.
bit.
Yeah.
hey.
Audio still missing on
New
this one,
bears.
as we mentioned.
Yeah,
waking up.
there is no audio.
Awesome. So let's have a look at the shadow version. At least I can't get to the opal right now.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
There you
obviously
go.
there's. The rest of the skins are like this. They all have recolored effects.
Nice.
for their autos, and they look really cool.
Yep.
The bear also, all of them have their bear forms done.
What happens if Morrigan ults into Aspect Artio? She turns into the form of Artio.
That's a
I
great
believe
question.
she just
Facts. Facts. Excellent question, chatter. In chat, who asked that? W. Because now we can discuss what happens after. All right? When Morrigan, how are these interactions gonna work? Ooh, I'm glad somebody asked that. Thank you, chatter.
She copies
Whatever.
Morrigan copies like your current god inventory, I guess. So she just gets the aspect ult.
So if you're in bear form in
She-
normal, I mean, I don't know what Artio did it back then as well, but I guess it was just you become Artio and can switch.
Yeah, you
But
become.
aspect should be whatever aspect they're currently in.
Yes, you should
It
get
should
whatever
be,
their aspect is. So you should
Find out this weekend on
technically
BTR.
you could swap to Artio, go into the fountain, swap to the other stance, and have the
And
other
then
ult,
teleport
but
through. Yeah, okay.
you'd waste a lot of your transform time doing that. So
Yep.
There's a question. Balance talk on Monday. Probably we'll go through balance stuff on Monday if it's ready. If it's not ready, then some point
Wednesday.
predict-
probably a week from Monday because we aren't going to do a show on Wednesday or Friday
Okay,
next week
no, yeah, that's right.
because holidays. So either we'll talk about balance on Monday or a week from Monday.
I predict you'll see a little bit of balance maybe next Monday, but the majority of it won't come until actually we go live and you'll get to just experience it.
Cool. I'm cool with that.
With Newt officially changing damage type, are we planning to change other gods' damage types like Sobek or Geb to physical? I think we don't have those plans at this moment, but we're not necessarily opposed to making those changes at some point if we decide that they're the best thing for the game.
yeah,
Because of
yeah,
crit
it
linear,
does come down to
probably.
both feel and just what people would want out of it, right? So
Bluestone Gab aspect.
Artio bear form of voice pack. I never checked that.
we don't do a bear form.
it'd just be gross. It'd be worse than the Camazot's ones.
Oh.
Pterodactyls.
Yeah, we're
Gosh. Taking me back. Holy moly. Those voice packs were atrocious. Instead of saying attack left lane or ganking right lane, all you hear was for everything. Oh my gosh. I heard that. I said, why did they make, who greenlit this? Who thought this would be a great idea? It's funny at first, and then it just gets quite vexing. Quite annoying. All right, mute. I'm not trying to listen to that.
Nope.
And then they just spam like woohoo, and it says, you just hear that. Mute. Every time I saw that, mute. Ally, mute. I already automatically mute the enemies anytime. And then I played the Camazots myself as the pterodactyl ones. There's no communicating.
Nope.
You're like, hey, I'm gonna gank your lane. That was it. All they heard was screeching. Oh my gosh, worst voice pack of all time in the freaking Smite land. Smite world. The Camazotz pterodactyl skins. I think there were 3 of them too. That was a triple. The triple worth. Triple L's. Like there were multiple. It wasn't just one.
Nope.
It was multiple skins that had that. It was the worst.
Yeah, we keep
Never again, in my opinion.
Never.
That's why we don't do that anymore.
the screeching.
Facts.
It was
All
the-
right, you
that's for
guys,
sure.
you're about to
Please
watch 180
never do that
seconds of
again.
ads. Don't forget
No
you
one
can
wants
use your
that.
Prime sub to skip through them.
Thank you, Brian.
My favorite voice pack though was the Kaiju Sobek, where the
it was
reporter
the
is.
reporters.
We had to rework that.
That
one.
was fun. I like
Oh,
that.
really?
Because I think
don't
the
have that
initial
one.
one people were just very confused about, and we had to make it like pretty explicit that it was supposed to be a reporter.
Yeah.
So instead of brother, why did you remind me of that one? Goth emo Fenrar. Yeah. Oh, that one's up there. At least that one had words you could understand. The pterodactyl Camazotz one, there was nothing to understand there.
Nope.
Nothing at all. It's just screeching and more screeching. And that's it. At least that Fenrir one. Oh, I just want to feel something. Oh, it irks me to my core. That's the second worst skin ever. Second worst voice pack. Following the Camazotz pterodactyl one. Ugh. Never do those
Guys plan
again,
on
please.
making
Never.
The clan system better in Smite 2 or
I mean,
reintroduced?
never.
Had to make it like pretty explicit that it was supposed to be a reporter.
I didn't know that one was a reporter speaking. I never even got that skin.
Nope.
So I don't know. I thought they were going to say Kaijunbo, Kuzembo. But no, it's a Sobek Kaiju. Interesting. I'm curious now.
Are you guys planning on making the clan system better in Smite 2 or reintroducing it?
All right, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't
Oh, you
forget
heard
you
it?
can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
The Sobek Kaiju one? It does sound like a reporter lady. Oh, interesting. Okay. It makes sense because, I mean, what would Kaiju Sobek say, right? I mean, he wasn't Kaiju Kuzembo.
I would say that it's something that I would like to do at some point, but in general, we feel like the need for the value of a system like that is lower than it used to be because most friend groups kind of gather in Discords these days, or a WhatsApp chat or whatever your friend group
Some
chats
external,
in, right?
yeah.
And the
Platform.
need for like separate in-game friend functions is lower than it used to be. It doesn't mean that they don't have value, but it's just that it's not quite as much value as 15 years ago when Smite 1 was first in development. The way that it was developed for Smite 1 also was an incredibly inefficient way of doing it, which is why we ended up disabling clans for years because like the thing that would crash the server most often if you guys don't remember, Smite 1 used to crash all the damn time. And one of the reasons why it crashed all the damn time was because of clans.
No.
Like clans in specific was causing the game to just die. And that's the reason why we had to turn off clans for so long. Okay. And then we tried to turn it back on and then it started crashing again. So we turned it back off and we never ended up doing anything else. So we would have to do it completely differently than we did it last time. We aren't sure that it has as much value as it used to have. I think it would be nice to do at some point, but it's just like, with those things considered, not going to be like top of the priority stack.
That makes sense.
All right, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Thank you, President Houseplant.
On
Former.
Twitch shop, there's one or two more that have come out this week. For some reason, there was no issues with the Twitch shop last week, but this week everyone was like, can't get the Twitch shop. Please relink your Twitch account to your Smite 2 profile once more. If you still have any issues, contact our support team, and they'll be happy to help you get that fixed.
Yes, that worked. That worked for me. So if you can unlink or relink your Twitch and your Smite accounts, do it. Then you'll get all of the Twitch drops. That's what happened to me. Yeah, I wasn't getting any.
Nope.
And I didn't know why. So then I went like, you know what? Let me just look at this shit again. Let me relink it. I relinked it and then it worked. Logged in, boom. I was getting all the coins I'd gotten from months and months and months ago. Then I got the Odin skin, the sausage one, the soul skin, the green one. Then I got the badge, the Kuhan one, the God Champ title, everything. The Sylvanas one that just dropped. I got everything from months past just by unlinking and relinking again. So try that out. It should work. It should work.
But at the same time, don't be silly and like send it us after you've linked it to a different account and then expect it to work. It's not going to.
Yep. Unlink and relink.
There's a question about Artio getting displacement.
Yeah, I saw that one. I added it to her intentionally because it felt really weird getting completely knocked out. We also had to do a lot of extra stuff because
When the bear form or the charge.
Artio, it's very weird that you wouldn't think this would be a problem, but Artio is the first dash we had in the game that wasn't CC immune already. So I had to add like just a bunch of logic for like you can't be while you're dashing you're ignoring slows, but you're not immune to them, so you keep the slow. But during the dash you don't, which is like a thing that happens in Smite 1. But we didn't have that in Smite 2. It was just assumed because everybody was CC immune. So a lot of that, I basically in the end, it was an intentional change, but there is more to that dash actually that we had to add when it comes to immunity. So
interesting. So you just get the effects afterwards, after the dash is completed.
Would we be
unlink the sneaky link and then relink sneakily? Yes. My colleagues say I'm a celebrity. Oh no.
Nope.
I don't think I'm a celebrity just yet. Not yet. I'm underground still. I'm still underground. Thank you though. I'll take the compliment. I appreciate it.
willing to do an Ascension Pass chest so you can get Ascension Passes for slightly cheaper? If you want cheaper Ascension Passes, we do have the option of getting the Ultimate Edition, which includes all Ascension Passes for all gods. I think that's kind of our discount way.
Well said, Kogoon. Well said. I can't add really much to it.
Nope.
You get all of them and then every future one. If you don't see the value in that, that's on you. Like forever. Just pay up front and then you keep getting everything. Forever. I don't know. It's weird how some of these people don't see the value. Maybe because they just want specific ones and they don't want every single god, or they don't want to play every single god. They're not interested. Maybe that's why. That's the only thing. Like if you really don't care about all 5011 gods in the game and you only care about one or maybe a handful, I mean, to me, I think you're wasting a lot of potential and opportunity there. Playing new characters, new tactics here. That's just me, though. I see the value in it. Yes, brother.
You can pay on the front end or pay on the back end.
Exactly. I prefer to pay up front. Get it over with. What's the cost? Let me know. Nothing else here? Nope. All right. All right. Of course, I'm going to be informed about it. That's why you make informed decisions, not just irrational decisions. And you have to have foresight too, right? The long view.
So I recommend that.
That's just me.
I also see Setsuna Fairy saying Cupid dash. To clarify, I mean controllable dash.
Yeah, not just straight dash, not like an agony
like
dash
Agony
or a Cupid.
I mean, like you can
an actual
turn.
controllable one.
Yeah.
I guess outside, like, let's just, as an example of that, like Cavalry Charge on Guan Yu Ultimate would have that, but it's already CCMU.
Yeah.
So
or
like
Mulan ult with
Mulan,
when it's max
we
rank.
made her able to aim, but again, she's immune.
That always, I feel like sometimes
Mordred,
chat's always just trying to catch us out at times. Like, wow, there was already this dash. How dare you say you've been doing
it was one of those things where when I was doing it, we ran into that problem, and I was like, wait, shouldn't we have this already? Like, shouldn't we have already solved this? And I was talking with programming, and we went through and we're like, oh no, this is the first one that does both these things. Is one of our normal movement speed controlled dashes, but isn't CC immune.
Bug report about trackers. Head to smite2.com/bugs and send your bug reports there. You'll get actioned a lot quicker than just typing them in this chat.
Can I explain how to get the Snow Scylla prisms? If you get 6 peppermints of the peppermint candies as part of the Yule Fest event, you will get the travel,
Hydrate up,
which includes
Stay hydrated.
Snow Day Scylla plus the prisms. And then you spend Wandering Market coins to unlock the...
I found the part of the show. So you basically, once you've got the peppermint skin unlocked by collecting the peppermint candies, you will instantly get the Snow Day Skinner. Skinner? I was saying Skinner because of Critical Role. Long story short. There's a character in that, that's all. But then you'll be able to get these Black Ice, Full Harvest, Minty Fresh, and Cranberry Queen as part of your Wandering Market coins. All you got to do is get the peppermint candies, get enough.
The dogs do change as well. Check it right here. Because in this base one, they are huskies, black and white. Black on top, white on bottom. For this one, they're dogs. And on this cranberry one, they are all white. So, context clues would indicate that the dogs change in these as well.
For them to unlock Scylla, and that will give you access.
This is a good question. Weren't there supposed to be some gameplay changes for the Conquest map in this update? Yeah.
It's also exactly like the pumpkin reaping event, how the chalk skin worked. Get all the pumpkins, or in this case, candies, and then boom, you get all of them. And then you can purchase the other ones using points, your market coins. So that is your payment to acquiring that traveler. It's instead of diamonds and gems, it's just candies. That's the currency you're using to pay. 6 candies, and you get the traveler. You get base Snow Day Scylla, and then you can use your market coins to buy the other 4 recolors.
So we are working on some gameplay changes in the background. Because this is a short update, they aren't quite ready for PTS. I am not expecting them to actually be ready for this update, just because the scope of what we're trying to do changed a little bit from when we had the initial deck of what we're doing. But I would expect that for, fingers crossed, for OB25, we will have some Conquest gameplay things if all goes well. So some of the visual stuff did make this update, but the gameplay stuff that we had teased, probably looking more like OB25 at this point.
Yeah. Thanksgiving being around the corner, it's kind of like really shoehorned into a box for the time being.
That's cool. I understand it.
Honestly, we've been real. We've delivered a lot in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Just alone the last couple of months. I know
in the last year.
Even you mentioned, like, chat was asking, like, can we do a year in review? And I'm like, I don't think there's enough time on a Titan Talk to go through everything that just happened this past year.
Yeah, when
the high key points.
Even when I was doing the Artio aspect, like when I first brought it up and was first like, hey, is this possible? I
think I was there when you started
I had Josh look at me and be like,
really?
Ninja.
Thanksgiving, like you paid, like I was like, look, I can do it. I'll do it. I'll do most of the work here.
The heavy lifting. I got this.
I ended up. Han helped a lot too. So we pulled more than just me.
You want to give him credit because he's in the chat right now. I know. It's the only reason.
But yeah, it was very much like Thanksgiving. I was like, oh no, Thanksgiving does land the week that Artio is locking.
Is due to lock, yeah. So we're kind of a little bit off schedule, but everything should resume as we have been going. But it is only 2 o'clock, so I guess it is time for one more question.
One more question.
One more questions to answer before we move on. But
in 6 minutes. I don't know. I think it's gonna be more than one question.
PTS should be up, I believe, later on today. Kabir will confirm as usual.
Maybe
as
2
soon as,
minutes per.
we know, you guys will be able to
question.
jump in, test out Artio and the Aspect, and also Newt will be available there as well for a couple of play tests.
Okay, I do have 2 small conquest things that are expected to be in OE24.
Breaking news.
They're small, but just so you're aware for PTS tomorrow.
Sure.
Teleports from base teleporters are now canceled automatically if the tower that you are teleporting to is destroyed.
Yeah, okay.
No. Okay.
Because there was technically a window of like, if you're already mid-teleport and the tower died, you'd still go there.
Yeah.
So that kind of stops that.
Yeah, so that's no more.
But you can still cancel it, though. You might still want to go in and take on the 2 people that were tower diving, or the 1 person, or if you're crazy, all 5. Who knows? You still have the option to cancel. I don't know. I think they should have kept that.
Secondly,
because say you're traveling, they take the tower, and then they just leave to go do gold or fire. You still gain that distance. I still think that's valuable.
Pyromancer. We have removed the structure damage that gets dealt to the lower health enemy tower when Pyromancer is slain.
Okay.
So no more automatic
free damage.
Damage.
Oh, yes. I think that's cool. Maybe for Phoenixes, for towers, I was like, oh, your tower's under attack. I would look at the minimap. Nobody's there.
Nope.
And I'd be like, stop lying to me, announcer guy. Ain't nobody attacking my tower. And it was because of the damn Pyromancer. That's just cheapo damage, man. And it would do a lot.
But
Glad
the
that's
Runic
gone.
Bomb can now no longer be destroyed by basic attacks, and the damage bypasses backdoor protections.
No! I knew you could destroy the bomb. I've destroyed the bomb before too. Now you can't? It's a little lame. Although I see why. Because it's a big objective to take. So if you make it destroyable, then why do we fight for it, right? Okay, I understand. I see.
No more automatic
free damage.
Damage. But the Runic Bomb can now no longer be destroyed by basic attacks, and the damage bypasses backdoor protections.
Interesting.
So
you don't need minions there to like throw the bomb down to get backdoor protections removed to do damage, but also you can't stop it from going off.
Yeah,
is what we're saying there.
Yeah.
However, you're trading that out for not getting free damage on a weakened thing, so you have to go in a position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's more like if you want to take advantage of this, you have to go do it, and not just I can sit back and turtle and get this objective value for not doing anything interesting. So those are 2 small conquest things that are going to be in this update just because chat asked. Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Pyro stocks went up now. Pyromancer fights are going to be happening a lot more frequently for sure. They should, right? At least on the high end of rank, they will. I don't know about my end.
Nope.
People seem to be allergic to objectives. We'll see.
Early findings on Agility Relic in Ranked. Bad or really bad? I think the team's still gathering data at the same time, but from what I've seen, the complaints, the pitchforks have been lowered for the time being, according to what I'm seeing in the community at the moment. People may still be frustrated with it, but at the same time, it seems to be okay. Not as prominent as everyone expected it to be, and destructive towards the rank scene, is what I'd say for now.
I think the cooldown is too much.
I'm fully removed from that. I've been so deep in.
It was
Artio.
always going to be a thing. If anything, I think you'll see it more in a maybe a support, maybe a solo laner, but even then you're forgoing other things that you're
I know the
objective
other
secure with
so
Thunder.
I'm probably the worst one to have here though for
It's
that
fine,
question
it's
because I've been.
Nick said
stuck
it's fine in
Artio
ranked.
land.
If Nika says it's fine, it must be gospel. That's
He also says the complainers are bad. That was his words.
But everybody
Fact.
complains. So doesn't that mean everyone's bad? That doesn't work. That's not logic.
Yep.
That can't be the case.
Dude, No, I'm not going to do it.
Don't
Anyway,
do it. Do
I'm
it.
not gonna
It's
do
too
it.
late now.
No, we're good.
Chat's gonna be wondering what it was.
It's a dumb joke I had this morning that nobody thought was actually funny, so I'm not going to do a dumb joke again. Best Thanksgiving dish.
Why?
What is your? I asked
Oh,
You asked
last
me.
week, and he was like, I
don't know,
I don't
like-
know.
He's like, I'm an Englishman. I don't give a fuck. Why you asking me, dog? I really don't celebrate this ish. It's only you Americans.
I'm not American.
You have
Thanksgiving.
mac and cheese, man. It's like what? No. It's like pasta and cheese, and you call it a gourmet dish. Get out.
Yeah.
And then we
I mean,
rib on.
Is there anything that's
we
like
rib on
special
beans
to your
on
family,
toast,
though? You know?
I'm trying to.
He
I don't
roasting
know if
us
there's anything
Americans.
Special to my family on Thanksgiving. I think a lot of what we have is very standard.
Okay.
Right? It's like, it's just we do turkey, we
Sweet
make
potatoes.
popovers. I guess we do like cranberry popovers, but I think those are probably pretty common too.
Yeah.
I
I
do
don't even know
love
what that
those.
is.
Yeah.
Popover
But,
thing. They're like the Hawaiian bread.
I don't know. Everything I can think of, yeah, it's potatoes. We do.
Yeah.
It's
The
all like
mashers.
really standard fare.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Pretty
but-
vanilla.
I think if I was gonna pick one, yeah, I think like the cranberry buttered popovers. I love those things.
What is that?
That sounds good.
I might have to look it
Yeah.
up.
We do a lot of like.
Oh, deviled egg. Someone just said.
Yeah.
Actually,
My
yeah.
wife's family is deviled eggs is their like Thanksgiving.
Doesn't
thing.
make sense in my head, but I'm like, I mean, deviled eggs are cool, so why not?
My dad's side of the family is Italian from Italy. So like when they came over, they were like trying to.
Italiano, pasta, pizza. The pizza and the pasta and the sauce. Give me a buzzer. I'm about to get roasted probably for that poor Italian impression. The Italiano. What else? Mario, Luigi. I'll just move on. I'll move on. I need to get more intel to provide better impressions.
Integrate like some Italian traditions into American
Ravioli.
So we've had this tradition for as long as I've been alive. Before that, we make this Italian soup from their region of Italy called treed, which is like it's kind of like broth with like little broken bits of pasta in it, and it's like that is a Thanksgiving dish for us.
Okay.
That's
Like that sounds like sopa de fideos. They sell those in little packets, like the green pollo nor ones. That's what it sounds like to me, dog. I might be mistaken.
delicious. So that's our Thanksgiving go-to for.
It is
my
delicious,
Italian
though.
food.
I will say that.
It's really good.
They are
Yeah,
tasty.
I'm so standard in comparison to
No,
that.
it's,
I'm just like,
everything else is standard, but it's like they were trying to get a little bit of the old country into the new, and it worked out.
Okay,
Good.
That
I like
is it
that.
for our show today. I will say though, Pompon
Add some
did just mention
diversity.
agility ranked in chat, so I'll just quickly read out what he put there. Very low pick rate. Win rate is with the pack, so within normal reason.
Yep.
And in casuals, pick rate is down, but not significantly. Pretty close still. Win rate only down a touch.
Yeah,
so
agility's
overall, agility relic seems to be
mid.
okay. Is kind of the
He has a couple more things here. He says,
Okay.
we need more time to be conclusive, but early numbers are fine.
Good catch.
And he said, Aladdin has also been neat. Casuals and ranked are much closer now. He is probably overall weak and can be buffed now.
smiley face.
Another Aladdin buff. Gosh, dog. He already got buffed. His base numbers went up. They barely reduced his scaling. Now he's gonna get buffed. I mean, buff supports too. That's all I'm asking for. All really any support player is really asking for too, Can you buff? Can you buff our characters? Our role? Why do these damage dealers get so much love? And the front line just gets neglected.
It's like that smiley face just gives me the idea of like he just wants to buff it. That's what I.
Yeah, I'm
that
sure
smiley
there's
face.
there's plenty of people out there that are like,
Already
"Do
someone's
not,
like, no,
do not,
please
do
don't buff. Please don't. We've had enough of him terrorizing us for a moment.
Anytime you mention a nerf or buff, you have it's immediate.
Oh, it's why would you do that?
No, from both sides.
Yep.
Oh no, I know. There's some clay players are like, why are you buffing it? Why are you nerfing it? And then at the end of the spectrum, the data players are the same way. Chat, thank you so much for tuning in for this Titan talk on the Friday. PTS should be available this weekend to test out Artio and Newt, and then next week we'll be back for a couple more updates on the Monday before we take a bit of a break over the Thanksgiving period. Honestly, test PTS. Let us know how things are going. Give us any feedback you see regarding Artio, regarding Newt, and any of the other changes that you'll be able to see in game yourself this weekend. Thank you so much for all tuning in, and we'll see you all on the battleground.
Egypt. Hey. W show. Another great one. I enjoyed it. It would probably have been my favorite one had Kilgoo not apologized. That ruined it. They're coming in hot and then you apologize. It just makes you look weak. I should have just gone in full throttle W, man, all the way. Don't stop.
Nope.
Can't stop, won't stop. Mama told me never stop until I bust the, you know. Shout out to Tupac. Anyways, Artio's looking fantastic. Updated model, looking great. The mechanics of her, I think, are definitely improved. Others might feel differently or think differently. Her aspect is crazy, man. I think it's going to be OP. It looks OP on paper, although we'll see. She is in support. Damage-wise, I have no issues. I think she's going to be hitting hard like a freaking truck. Like a tank. She might be tank or squishy, I mean. We'll see how her tank play actually turns out. She drops next week, though, so people will probably forget. I'm still looking forward. So, to her aspect, the new skins, Danza, Polar Bear, definitely getting that one. We'll see what other skins they drop in the other patch. See if I might get that Scylla one. If not, if nothing interests me, it is what it is. I won't stress over it or nothing.
Nope.
Interesting new things. Get a big stretch out. Interesting new things coming next week. Not this week.
Nope.
Next week, December 2nd on Tuesday, is when Artio drops an OB24, I think. That'll be it for me, man. Yo, this was I guess regular, although recently, compared to recent streams, it's rather short. That'll be it for me, though. That's all I got today. Shout out to you guys. Thank you, Live Gang. Replay Gang in the future, and of course the Lurk Squad. I'm grateful and appreciative of each and every one of you. We'll be back tomorrow with some more live streams. Don't forget, get your exercise in, drink plenty of water and stay hydrated, eat healthy nutritious meals, freaking get your sleep and your rest. Don't ignore your cardio, and we'll be back. Peace, everybody.